Alright, I am here. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm here, and we're about to be joined on call with Timmyverse, my emote and channel artist. He does all the fancy schmancy stuff, as well as all of these emotes. And, we're gonna grab him on call in just a moment. He did, yeah, all of those. He made all of those. All of those you can have by subscribing. Alright. So, we're gonna cut shortly to game footage. And then I'm gonna grab him on call. And what I would have done it early, but then you run into this weird situation where I've got to have all these 10 million bars on OBS for every type of audio I got going, and it just gets to be like, bruh. Alright, so let's go ahead, and we're gonna pause the tunes. We're gonna switch to console capture. Here we are. Here's the very beginning of Resident Evil 5, and I'm gonna call Tim right now. Starting a voice call with Timmyverse.
Hello.
Hello, Tim. Hello.
That's great.
Hello. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, man? It is good to have you here. We are here with Resident Evil 5. So originally, my plan here with good old Timmy boy is we were gonna do the DLC prequel chapter first, Lost in Nightmares, but you have to unlock it first, which is dumb. So now here's what makes this extra dumb. I had everything 100%ed, so I had it unlocked. So why not just do it that way? Well, that's where RE5 is weird. And RE5 does not allow you to start a fresh file with fresh data. There's only New Game Plus. There's no new game. So when you do a New Game Plus after you've beaten this, you always have your weapons and your treasures and your gold. You always have your stuff. Now, you can sell it, but then you have a ton of gold. And even then, the merchant already has all the stuff. So if you want to save up some quick gold and cash it in on the best Magnum, you can do that right from the get. You can't play a true new game like you can do on all of the other ones. The only possible exception is 6 is a little weird, but it's not as bad as 5 in this regard. So what I did was I uploaded my Resident Evil 5 data that was all 100%ed, and I uploaded it to the PlayStation Cloud, and now I'm just doing fresh data, and I think Tim's doing the same?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah, Tim's doing the same. So, we're going to start a new game of Resident Evil 5. Tim and I agreed we're going to play on Veteran. I hate Professional on this game. I hate it.
I don't think it's available anyway.
Yeah, you're right. It's not available anyway.
Okay.
We're gonna play Veteran. Let's see here. Wait. We'll do co-op settings, invite only, and then I'll invite you. Attack reaction. When that one's on, does that mean that your melee attacks knock me over?
I never really know what that does, to be honest.
I'm quite sure that's what that does. I used to think attack reaction. Yes, Tim is British.
Picked up on that quick.
Yeah, I used to think that attack reaction was like, well, I thought this meant your co-op partner would follow up with melee attacks, and I was thinking, yeah, I want that. But no, attack reaction is like if you throw a melee attack, it knocks me over if I'm in your way. It's like friendly fire. It's like, no, turn it off. All right, so invite only. We're gonna start a new game, creating game session. We might have the opening cutscene first. Tim is in chat, so he's able to watch. And then I'm going to show you all a little secret. A little Easter egg that not a lot of people know about.
Even I do, apparently.
Yeah, I turned subtitles on. I don't know if they play in cutscenes. The audio balance of this game is wildly different from RE4 Remake. This game is loud. RE4 Remake is quiet. RE4 Remake, I had to crank my sound. This game, I have it on minimum. And so I had to adjust the stream accordingly, and there's going to be a fair share of that. But let's soak in this story. We have a mysterious figure Okay, yeah, we do have cutscene subtitles. I don't know if the original release had that. This PS4 version does have some extra stuff. We have an option for a wider field of view. They call it customized camera in this. We have a more comfortable way to do QTEs. I forget they call it optimized or something, where it's not as stressful. I don't know if you turn that on. I turn that shit on.
Oh, I actually don't know what I have it, probably.
Oh, so you just have default settings. You didn't load up the options.
I did have to change down to turn the audio down because otherwise, like by default, it's just too loud.
Oh, okay. Do you invert y-axis?
Long after the fall of the Umbrella Corporation,
I tend to like not do inverting.
in the hands of terrorists.
For me,
A new era of bioterrorism.
like my ups and downs to be such.
You like your ups and downs to be up and down. I get it.
Region.
I like my ups and downs to be downs and ups.
People in the destabilized areas soon feared another
think some
incident.
games
Oh,
like
we got a new follow.
stop with it.
Thank you very much,
As
new follower,
panic
for
spread,
joining the archives.
Governments
We
of the
appreciate
world turned to the global pharmaceutical consortium, which formed the
Last of
anti-terrorism
Khan.
unit BSAA.
it. Thank you for joining,
Operatives
for
of the
following.
BSAA
Appreciate it a
were
lot.
sent to infiltrate and neutralize bioterrorist hotspots, restoring
You have to
safety and
play it at the
stability
beginning,
to
don't you?
various regions around the globe.
So, don't know if it mentioned it yet. Oh, of course it introduces Sheva with her butt. This is very much a product of its time. Sheva Alomar.
Redfield.
Your reputation precedes you, Mr. Redfield. It's an honor.
So this
When did
game
you
came
make
out in
that cool?
2009. Does it take place in
Will you
2009?
accompanying me to the destination?
Yes. Tensions are running high ever since
I
the
think
change
that it
began.
does exactly.
I'll bet.
Doesn't
Intel
it?
says it's a haven for terrorists
Don't
now.
think it does.
And I'm not going to be happy to
Well-
see an American, BSAA or not.
RE4 came out
Put
like
them at ease.
January of 2005.
I'm sure
It takes
you'll
place
do
in
just
2004. This came out in 2009. I think it probably takes place. Oh, hold on. Jill Valentine. Did we have see on the? I thought it said 2000 on that
You
tombstone.
okay?
Yeah, sorry. It's nothing. Let's go.
This is the first time we're stepping back from the remakes.
Casualties continue to mount.
Remake in
over
2,
the
3,
long years
4.
I've
So
struggled.
so even though we're moving from 2, 3, 4, 5,
More and more, I find
we're stepping
myself
back in terms of
wondering,
tech.
It's all worth
This is
fighting.
more. This is more of a cleaned up 360
Maybe
game.
one day I'll find out.
Yeah, it's like Resident Evil 4, but co-op. I mean, wow, you know.
Yeah.
Well, the original Resident Evil 4.
You don't have to
I'm
get
sure many of you have played it on something by now.
That was
right?
the idea.
Surely.
RE4 was a
Okay.
huge smash hit, revolutionary. 360 was all about Xbox Live.
There's
and-
one thing I
and-
do know.
And so
I have a job
they were
to
like,
do,
let's put
and I'm
these
gonna
things
see it
together.
through.
Let's have RE4 co-op on Xbox Live.
It's great for what it is. Like,
Yeah. Now, all right. Here's the secret. First, I'm gonna invite you to the game, and then then there's an Easter egg. Chapter 1-1, Civilian Checkpoint. So I think it's right around here, where I can go ahead and let's see. Hit start. R1 to invite. Okay. Timmy Verst. Invite. You should receive an invite. And then I think once you get it, it will just resume us at this point. Yeah, this is, I think, I would say, Mary, this is, RE5's kind of a mixed opinion one. To me, it's one of my least favorite. Here we go. Timmyverse has requested to join your game. I thought I invited him! Alright, Timmyverse will join at next checkpoint. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, this is also the thing. So, next checkpoint will be soon, Tim, so that won't be a problem.
Coming in loud and clear, Kurt.
So this is a really common thing from 7th generation games. And by 7th gen, we're talking Xbox 360 and PS3. Was games of this era, for whatever reason, and I'm glad this fad is over, loved this piss, yellow, brown, green puke filter. There's a mod you can find if you YouTube it. If you YouTube RE5 green filter mod, you can find mods that remove it. And where all of a sudden the sky is vibrant blue, and the sand is like a normal sandy brown, and Sheva's clothes are like a normal purple, like a vibrant purple, and everything looks normal. It doesn't look like a piss. But anyway, there's a reason I'm standing still here at the very beginning. There's an Easter egg at the very beginning of this. If we just wait, you have to wait about a minute and a half, and you'll get some optional dialogue. So we just gotta wait here for a moment, and then we'll all be quiet once he starts talking. Because it's kind of interesting. It's sort of an interesting exchange between Chris and Sheva that this surfaced on Reddit not that long ago, and I didn't know about it. And a lot of people didn't know about it. A lot of the comments were like, whoa, I didn't know this was a thing. Like, we're still waiting. But it's coming. They're going to say something. Pretty soon. I'm going to take my time to enjoy my coffee.
We should dialogue, fancy that.
I didn't know about this for the longest time.
This is new to me, so whenever it happens.
Yep. You just sit here and wait. I'm going to say it takes about maybe 2 minutes. 2 minutes in real time. I hope we didn't mess it up by me moving at all, but I don't think so. I think you can move. I haven't done anything. I haven't aimed. I don't have a gun. So I just gotta wait here.
Yes, this was in the 360.
Or me inviting you, but I don't think that would affect it either. It should be coming any second. Someone must have found this by accident at one point. Here it is!
Not necessarily. Some people might think America has its own dark side.
That doesn't sound very patriotic.
I'm just a realist. It's a capitalist society. Not everyone is cut out for that kind of constant pressure. Sure, there are opportunities to be had. But at what price? You gain, someone else loses.
You don't sound like any American I've ever met.
That's the great thing about us Americans. We're all different.
There it is! I don't know if you cut it all yet, Tim, but there's a hidden dialogue sequence.
I kind of saw it.
Yeah, I always thought it was an interesting conversation.
He's actually calling him out as an American. Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite cool.
So that's kind of buried. That's kind of hidden there at the beginning. If you wait for like 2 minutes. All right. So next checkpoint, Timmy Verse will be joined right in, which should be any second now. Here we are at the butchery.
But yeah, you can't exactly expect like super modern controls at this point.
Yeah, so that's kind of the tricky thing, Mary, is that like this control is very similarly to the original. RE4 was meant as a single-player game that played kind of like a third-person action game, but with some more modern conventions. Here we go. Timmy Verse is joined. All right, let's just ready up.
Got nothing to buy.
Nothing to buy. It said new. I don't know what was there. Maybe there's just like a first aid spray or something by default. But the game controls, it doesn't control like a conventional shooter. It's more like you stop and aim and shoot, because it's still kind of a survival horror game, sort of. Alright. So, we're going to open the door. Whoa! Talk to this gentleman. But then there's that element of it having online co-op play. So you have online co-op with a game that it's kind of more of a traditional single-player control scheme.
You too. This way. Maybe because of the new.
Do you wish it allows you to like switch which side you want to be on, like whether the left side of the screen, the right side of the screen, like RE6 does?
Yeah, I wish it had that. There's another thing RE6 has. People overlook. You're not stuck. Chris in this game, Chris is always on the left side of the screen with the HUD on the right. Sheva's always on the right with the HUD on the left. Nothing you can do about it.
You got the slide between you.
6
best for you.
6 does that by default too, but you can swap with R3. Which I feel like there's no reason this game shouldn't have that. Alright, we got guns! Alright.
Okay.
Let me know, guys, at all if I ever need to turn the game audio up. I feel like I tried to estimate it as best I could, but because I have to balance my voice, Tim's voice, the game. Let me know what you think. I can try turning up the game a little bit if necessary.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
Mostly just rumors. Something about visions of a doomsday project.
Doomsday sounds about right.
It's
And apparently
even enough.
it is no rumor.
Yep.
You're kidding, right?
You must find a man named Irving. He is our only lead.
Alright, so we got something going on with Ouroboros and a dude named Irving.
And be careful out there.
I look forward to seeing Irving in the remake. The inevitable remake that we know is coming. Alright, let's smash some crates.
Why not, right? You know, remake what it's successful.
Read documents. These are just control types. As these are oh, dying, okay. I can't remember the last time I even looked at these. I am trying to do story stuff, so any story-related stuff I am going to read.
Whatever happens, we stick together.
But I don't care about tutorials.
I may not be as big as you, but I can still hold my own.
Did they fix the AI? Oh, no, it's the same. It's the same. Same as the original. Same crap AI. Investigate. Hold on. The body's still warm. Why is this here? Alright, just looking around, looking around.
I mentioned why we don't play this on professional, why people don't want to be playing on professional.
This writing is erratic. All outsiders will receive the blade of punishment. We will bless them with a sacred death. We will release them from their bonds of wickedness. Okay. Nah,
Switch a bit.
the PS4, Xbox One, and Switch versions are really all the same.
Yeah,
Same kind of basic source code, just varying levels of being able to hold the frame rate, basically.
Yeah, it doesn't. In fact, actually, according to Digital Foundry, it looks a little bit worse than the 360 version, which is quite crazy.
Yeah. They probably had to tune down some settings. Or it might be a little lower res, I'm not sure. There are going to be little tweaks, like with anti-aliasing and stuff like that. Like, look at that thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's like Happy Gilmore. Here you go, just eat that. Leave us alone. Uh-oh. We got a really creepy shot coming up. One of these days, I'll stream the Steam version with a mod with the piss filter removed.
Are you okay?
It is cool seeing like all the vibrant colors. Whoa, buddy! Yikes! Look at that. And they're just like, what? They're like, lol, what?
I mean, you should be used to this by now, right? Especially on Chris's side of things.
Yeah. Uh-oh. And they just cut you right in. Yeah, we got him. Oh, you're getting back up, huh? Oh, we knifed him.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa! That's tough boy.
Friends.
It's because we're playing on veteran. Timmy versus idea.
Well, I want to save ammo.
So this is Chris's first run-in with non-sluggish zombies. There's going to be a line of dialogue coming up where he says, they move like the Ganados from the Kennedy Report. Alright, here we go. Now, I'm guessing you know about this one, Tim. But there's a part coming up here, which we're not going to do because we're not equipped for it, where if we wait and kill every zombie, the last one, there's a ton, the last one has a special gem.
Oh yeah, I remember doing that before, yeah.
Like we go here, they all this part is, it's not unlimited, but it's like 75 enemies. It's maybe 100. It's a lot. Not worth fighting. Especially if it's not like a new game plus.
Yeah, we got basic handguns and limited ammo.
Yeah.
So.
The locals were hostile and we had to use force.
But there's like, but you can, if it's like new game plus and you got unlimited ammo, or if you're just a boss, then you can just tear through. Do we have everything?
Was HQ expecting this?
So,
2 people could kick this door in. The goofiness of this. Come on, hurry!
I was trying to line up like when kicking the door down, but it was going to investigate. It's like, okay.
Yep. Before we hit up the village, the opening sequence. Also, hey, do you remember where all the BSAA emblems are?
No, I do not.
I remember a good chunk. I remember some of them. We'll get as many as we can.
Okay.
We'll see what we can do out of it just for memory. I'm gonna give you a bunch of ammo. Let's see. Hold on. So I've got a green. Here, I'm gonna combine these two. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you.
Thanks.
Give me some back. I wish there was an easier way to split it. Let's try to get it as even as possible. Man, there's got. Hold on. I'm pretty sure there's a better system here. If I equip.
I mean, I can't like give you a specific amount, though, can I?
There's got to be a way.
I need ammo.
Yeah, so I give you like 30 of them, and I got 13 left.
I need ammo.
Okay, hold on. Can I not? Can I unrequest? I'm just trying to relearn this. Oh, hold on. It is a little bit like It's like a. It's like never mind. I'm good. All right, whatever. Let's just.
Wait, sorry.
Wait.
Cheers.
There should be a way. I swear. Hey, what's up, Holly? All right, we'll figure it out. This, you know, this game, warts and all.
Bear in mind, it's back in 2009, right?
Yeah, this is 2009. 360 and PS3. Alright. We got everything. Alright, we got some cutscenes. We're doing all cutscenes, all story-related files. These are full lore story playthroughs. We're doing it all.
You don't know what you're talking about. You can all go.
There's the dude from the beginning.
Wait a minute. That's the...
That's the dude who gave us our guns.
You're compromised.
These dudes with the megaphones are called agitators. And these guys are called executioners. I like the quick cut to silence right there.
Censorship.
Now you would think Chris and Sheva would be a little more stealthy here. This guy just looks over, and they're just standing there like. Like you'd think they'd be like kind of like crouched down, kind of peering.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're peering through the lines. But there's like.
A bit more.
What's up, y'all? All right, there's all kinds of goodies in here.
Ammo.
Yeah, not that Chris blends in very easily. CRT. Big boy. Can we still? Yeah. Oh yeah, we can still do this. There's the RE4 trick. All right. Yeah. That's what you're gonna do now, huh? Just try to get in here. We'll wait you out.
We don't play this. The reason I'm playing some pros because it's very annoying to like kill your partner if you didn't know that bit.
Yeah.
Like you don't have much time whatsoever.
Here we go. I'm gonna try to melee one of them. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Ah! Oh, I remember doing this last time we played. Whenever I waggle the joystick, I accidentally hit L3, and L3 brings up the little indicator that like, hey, you're playing with Timmyverse, and I'm like, I know.
Yeah, the bit of boxing.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to throw a grenade. Oh god. Here we go. Here we go. Back up.
Whoa!
Oh, and apparently I'm giving you the other one. It's gonna take me a moment to get used to out of control. They didn't drop too much.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I like treasures from my zombies. I'm like Kim. That's what Kim said. I like it when they drop stuff. Yeah, me too.
Yes.
Hey, these guys are wearing the same shirt.
Kirk, come in. The locals are hostile.
Clowns.
The gate is sealed, and we're trapped. We need backup, and we need it right now.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Did you hear that, Sheva? Help's on the way.
Yeah, Sheva, we're all good.
Can
Can I punch him? Can I punch him? Oh. Oh, they broke into the ceiling. You know what that means.
Much appreciated.
Much appreciated. I like how you can thank them in this one. I think you can do that 6 too. Whoa, we got a dude. Come on, can I stomp? Oh yeah, I can stomp. Ow! Running, running. All right, don't get killed. All right, get away from the fire. I'm gonna light it up. Oh God! Didn't stop him too much. No, back up, back up. Here we go.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Hold on. Ow, you fucker. Uppercut! Uppercut to the grill! Alright, let's get him all with the light, with the electricity thing. And get near me, because I'm gonna heal.
Okay.
Here we go. Shoot the electricity thing.
Ready.
I might have gone early.
Thanks for the help.
Take a straight punch. I'm gonna be hitting L3 a lot this playthrough. Now we can hit it again. Oh God, God! Ooh!
Oh, so close.
It doesn't seem like the bar is ridiculous like it was in our professional run.
No, that was pretty harsh.
But we need this money. This is veteran. This is a new game. We don't got.
Yep.
Tons of beginning. We need stuff. We need the stuff.
Got anything from before?
Oh God, this guy. Watch out for him. There's a machine gun over here, by the way. I don't know if you grabbed it.
Oh, yeah. In case.
Mine! Oh, you got it. Jerk.
Die.
It's okay. Joke. I got ammo.
There's just no end to them.
We've got to hold down
I
till
won't actually shoot you. There we go. Uppercut. Uppercut City! Now you can follow up, right?
I was about to, but I ended up being at the menu accidentally. Okay. Cheers. Oh, I was late for it anyway.
Hey, what's up, Brandon? Yeah, we've been talking. We've been talking about the graphics quite a bit.
Still pretty good looking for. Considering it's
To me, it's to my eye, it's definitely a mixed bag. It's not all bad. It's not all good. Some of it's impressive still. Oh shit! I'm not gonna make it.
I mean,
I'm not gonna make it. There we go. I'm. This is the PS4 version. Tim's on PS4. I'm on PS5. So the only difference is I'm getting a better frame rate. Other than that, it's the same. Both 1080p, same settings. This was never PS4 Pro enhanced or anything like that. Unfortunately.
sucks in this case.
It always sucks when games are overlooked like that. Hey, yes, and no mod to disable the piss filter. It's funny to think that I never even knew. Oh, hold on, let me give you ammo. Hold on, let me give you more ammo. Hold on. Now I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run and look for herbs. You just keep an eye on me. Ow! Help!
Oh,
Help!
crap.
Help!
Alright, okay.
I'm trying to walk away from the enemies, but kind of trying to stay close to you. Yeah!
Ooh, man.
Alright.
Resuscitated again. On barrel.
Definitely a
Yeah.
good,
Oh,
unsettling theme here. Not super long. Oh, whoa! Well, I'm coming, I'm trying. Ah, I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm coming. Ah!
Oh, crap. What happened? Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we're both fucked. Oh, look at this. We get a nice little cutscene here. Oh yeah, and get ready, guys, to see lots of this. Every time I double-click L3, every time I waggle my joystick, I'm gonna accidentally hit L3. Hey, you know, this is our first opportunity to look at our crap.
Yep.
Oh yeah, this game does this weird thing. It just gives you this random spare gun. It's just like, hey, in case you need an extra. All right.
Space.
There's really nothing useful that we can do here. What is there to buy? Okay, the gun. I see. All right. Let's just go back in.
All right. Now I actually got another one.
It's back here. All right. Let's make this happen. Let's grab lots of good stuff. You barricade. I'll grab loot.
Okay. We are playing this on Veteran.
Yeah, this is a brand new game. We deleted our save data because this game has this weird thing about New Game Plus is just messed up in this game. There is no new game. You can't have a separate data for a new game. It's only New Game Plus is what I'm trying to say. So it's bullshit. Here, let me give you this.
Thanks, partner.
Thank you.
So yeah, so I just upload my data, which has everything unlocked, to the cloud, and this is just, I delete my data off the system, and now we're just playing a new game. We're playing on Veteran, second highest difficulty, highest that you can unlock from the very beginning, and we're gonna just try to not get killed. So this is gonna be a challenge. It's not gonna be like anything. It's not gonna be like the hardest thing ever. Get ready to see that prompt a lot.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you took a smack.
Move.
Ouch. I took a hit by a wrench. Ow, fuck.
Okay. Clean up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
It's like literally hanging something else right now.
York, come in. Hostile.
I'm gonna like heal and stuff.
We need backup, and we need it right now.
Just sit tight. I'm on my way.
Did you hear that?
That guy's got an epic mustache.
Yeah, that's very bushy. Right.
Oh, hold on, coming.
No.
Trying to come.
Yes. Oh my gosh, here we go. I'm getting away. Oh, guys, what's his name? I don't know what he's doing. Ah!
Oh shit, I didn't realize. Oh shit, I didn't realize we were here. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, let's I'm lighting this fire up.
Okay.
Let's light this candle. Oh shit. Stop! Alright, let's do the electricity thing. And don't forget, don't forget we can also get that machine gun.
Yeah, this time.
There we go. Shoot it again. There we go.
Okay. Whoa. Oh my gosh.
What?
Yeah,
Sorry, a lot going on, Brandon. I don't know what I said earlier. I guess I'll never know what Drew never knew.
I don't know what that refers to.
I don't even remember what I said. We were talking about the piss filter.
Oh, right. The yellowing look that this all has. Yep,
I don't remember what I was going to say. I mean, I think you pretty much know the mods out there and stuff. I think I was just going to say that I had never used to think about it until it was brought to my attention that, hey, games of this era all had this same piss filter. I never thought about it. I just kind of thought this game had, I don't know, I never thought about it.
Yeah.
When I first time I played this on 360, I never thought, man, this is really brownish, yellow, green. It looks kind of muddy. I never thought that. I thought this game looks great. So it's like RE4, but it's HD. This is high definition, bro. This is a 1280 by 720p. That's a lot of pixels. That's hundreds of thousands of pixels. Look at the machine. They're wearing different clothes and stuff. Thought, holy shit, man. Oh, this is next gen.
Count here.
Oh, this is an IGN 9.6. I've ever seen one. And I've seen a lot of them.
Grenade. Yeah.
Oops. Oh God. Stop. Oh, I love where it conveniently puts my machine gun. Not in a good place at all.
Good.
There we go. Uppercut City.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
Reload. I do love it when like big bads in games just indiscriminately hurt grunt enemies by swinging around, just indiscriminately. Just like they just don't care and like they're killing grunt enemies for you.
It's helpful.
Yeah. I always thought it was a good touch.
Easier.
I feel like one of the first times I noticed a game doing that was classic Doom.
Oh yeah, they do. Like
That was as early as '93. There's an explosive barrel here. I'm gonna try to lure him.
Up 2 grenades can help out.
At least got some grunts.
Okay.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right, bud.
Yeah.
There we go. Ah!
Hey.
Thanks. Oh God, I fucked up. Thanks.
Jeez. Grenades of the rescue.
We've been hurting this fool. I don't care what anyone says. Here we go. Upcut. You.
Ooh, frick. Come in.
Thanks.
Whoa, everybody's wildly swinging.
No, I wanted to kill. Here, hold on. He gives you a treasure. He gives you a treasure. Ah! We'll never get the treasure.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Right?
Yeah. I think we can still scavenge this area a little bit, but we're not going to get the treasure from the executioner. One thing about RE0 that is kind of cool, and the loading screen kind of mentioned it in the cliff note briefly. It's the only game that you get to see Wesker and William Birkin interacting. And you get to see them interact a lot in that game. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It doesn't show me your grade.
Conspiring.
Yeah. I got an A. What did you get?
Wait, it doesn't tell me what.
Oh, it doesn't tell you because you didn't join at the very beginning. That's why. Because you couldn't join until the first checkpoint. That's why it does that. For a second, I thought, why is it hiding it? I thought, why? What's okay? Organized. Let's take a look. So it's so weird that this game gives you that extra gun. It's just so strange. It's like, well, neither are upgraded, so I might as well just take my empty gun and remove it and replace it with the one that has ammo. All right. Do I want to upgrade? Man, it's weird. If they do a remake of RE5, I feel like, should they add a merchant? I think they should.
That'd be cool to actually visually see
Not even necessarily the same merchant, just a merchant. 8 Village has the Duke. 4 has our thank you. You know, this game should have its own merchant. I'm gonna stick with my handgun here. I'm gonna upgrade the firepower. I don't have too much money though. Capacity, doing it. All right, I'm gonna load my gun. I'm going to combine these. I don't have any treasures. You got 2 first aid sprays. Snap. Alright, since I have more ammo, I'm gonna give you my handgun ammo. Alright. We ready? Gonna do it up.
Okay.
Kirk, we owe you.
Let's see if we can scavenge here a little bit. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, you know what? I think this is different than RE4 in the sense that if you miss out on the stuff, you miss out on the stuff. I don't think you can really pillage this village the way you can do in 4. Because in 4, after you take down the village, what's the first thing you do? You run around and grab everything.
Yes.
In this game, they're like, nope, you missed your chance.
To be fair, I did like take the power stuff in here earlier.
You have to get it when it's there, except everything outside of the area. Now the thing's open, there's stuff outside that we can get. That's it. This game has its own rules.
But that was outside.
Alright, that we can get in a moment. Doop 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 doop. There's a chest
crazy.
around here, if I recall. And
Lots
we,
of parallels this has between the two. 4 and 5.
oh yeah, 4 and 5 very similar. I mean, it's built upon the same engine. Clearly. I know if you go back, if you were to go back right now and play the OG version of 4 and then play this, you'll notice a few differences. Like there's more of a bend to the run in a good way. Like 4 was very like Leon was still somewhat tankish. This game, if you want to like run at an angle, you have a little bit more of a bend to your run. Right.
Yeah, that's
So there are some improvements from OG 4. I keep hogging all the ammo like an ass here.
so,
Thanks, partner.
It's just my
Shit.
instinct.
maybe you know, if you were playing with the AI, right? I suppose would you just take as much ammo as you can?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I play. And then I just give, and then when I realize I'm full and she's low, I'll just give her some. And then kind of, yeah, it is weird. It is weird that this game does not have the merchant. And doesn't even mention any kind of merchant at all. It's just in between. You wouldn't even know if the game didn't tell you. Excuse me, ma'am. You wouldn't even know if the game didn't tell you, or the game doesn't tell you. You just have to figure it out. You just have to highlight. It's like, oh, I can upgrade shit. I don't even think there was a little tutorial thing that popped up. It was like, hey, between chapters, you can upgrade, like nothing.
Just have to find out.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's the one that provides you the guns.
It's kind of an interesting decision, I guess. Just let, like, in between chapters. I wonder if it had to do with the co-op thing, and they figure, well, there's more than one player. Do we want to clutter this up with a new character? Or do we want to just let players just upgrade their weapons just, you know, as soon as they're able to? I don't know.
Oh, I mean, 6 doesn't exactly have that either, does it?
6 has a very different system. 6, you don't upgrade weapons. 6 has skill points.
Yeah.
And you have, and you can assign up to 3 skill points to these different kind of like tabs, and you can choose what you want to bring in. Nice.
Hey.
Nice
Just trying to save
stab.
ammo. But yeah, it is interesting how he changes up, right? Like,
Going up. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting starting from the beginning, just seeing the evolution of the series. And it'll be interesting what I do after this marathon, which will be playing the OGs. Oh, we got an old building key. Don't distract my kill with an old building key. It's kind of funny. I'm in the middle of fighting this dude, and this huge prompt comes up. You got the old building key. And I'm like, not now! Ow, I'm dying. Oh, God.
come in.
Fast! Oh!
Yeah, I can get
He left me hanging. Nah, that was my fault. I shouldn't. I was too brazen jumping out there. I was like, ooh, I'll jump out. What's the worst thing that can happen? It's like, well, 3 dudes could hit you with bottles and stuff. It's like, oh.
Being teamed up.
The route is blocked. Alright. Split a little ammo. I grab a little, you grab a little. Brandon, I'm proud of you. Brandon's been getting into retro achievements. As I've been getting into something different from retro achievements, Brandon's been finally getting into retro achievements.
Just see the key up, isn't it?
Yeah, we just gotta sync that up. When I do the OG Resident Evils, I'll be retro achievement hunting in those, so that will be fun. Which there's a lot of options there to do that. I don't know if there's only one RE1 set, because there's 3 versions of RE1 for PlayStation 1, which is crazy.
3.
There's 3, and fans mix, or like, mix them up all the time. They get the wrong ones. They criticize the wrong ones for the wrong things. They're like, oh yeah, director's cut. Oh, has that awful soundtrack. It's like, yeah, it's not in director's cut. That's DualShock edition.
How different are they though?
So in 1996, you have OG Resident Evil. That was the original. 97, you have director's cut. And 97, and director's cut adds an arrange mode. Kind of a mode B type thing. Kind of what we would do today is like almost a randomizer type thing. 98, they added a DualShock version that supported rumble and maybe maybe analog control as well. Don't quote me on that, but definitely supported rumble. And that was the version that had a new soundtrack. And the new soundtrack, neckbreaker. There we go. The new soundtrack has some really bad tracks, but also has some good ones. A lot of people focus on the worst one, which is the basement theme, which sounds like someone badly playing an accordion while they fart. It's not good. But there are some good tracks in the remake as well, like the save theme, which I use as one of my kind of be right back intro songs. It's kind of a mixed bag. It's one of those circumstances, in my opinion, that overall is kind of like where the how Sonic CD has two different soundtracks, and the initial kind of like buzz was like, oh yeah, the American soundtrack sucks, and the Japanese original is awesome. And I do think that the Japanese one is better overall, but they're both good.
They're both cool for what they are.
Or they're at least both decent. We can debate which is better, but it's not like one's great and one's trash. Resident Evil Director's Cut, PlayStation and Saturn both have sets. Nice. Yeah, I'll be doing some retro achievement hunting with RE, and then there's gonna be Code Veronica and whatever else. This got me the first time. Hold on. This one, that one get you the first time?
The books.
Yeah. It's like, see, it's a little survival horror-y. That's the game telling you that. It's the game letting you know. There's some scares. It may be bright and sunny, but we smeared it with piss mustard.
Jump scare.
Threw a few jump scares. What? Don't you hear the flies? It's scary. What?
I never really realised there that they actually radically altered up things between the versions for the original Resident Evil.
You mean for Resident Evil 1? Yeah.
The PlayStation 1.
I'm looking forward. This will be my first time playing the PS1 original to completion. Hold on, investigate. It's empty. Someone completely cleaned it out. Thank you, Chris. It's unlocked. That's the classic Resident Evil trope that's in every single game. I don't even know if you call it a trope, but the whole locked from the other side thing.
Yeah, it does come up.
It's unlocked. That's in every fucking game. I don't care what game. If it has Resident Evil in the title, there are going to be doors that are locked from the other side.
Gonna make it difficult.
Stomp her. No, she's getting back up. She don't want to be stomped.
Just kniving to save.
Yeah, I did love punching that dude off the balcony. That was a good feel. Or am I gonna play the RE3 mod that makes Nemesis the main character? Whoa, he's back up!
Whoa.
That's the dude I punched off the balcony. He was none too pleased. You know what? I respect him. I respect him for he didn't just. That would have been the opportunity for him to run. For him to be like, this fucking roided out American just straight punched me off this balcony onto my back. Like he had the opportunity to just dip and not tell anyone. And he was like, "No, I'm coming back."
Help! Somebody help me!
All right. Now we got that room. We got that key. So I guess it works that we both have the key. Whoa! Look at this blurry ass texture. Y'all,
On the
look at that. Look at that clipping, too. My fist, if you see on my end, Tim. My fist is through the wall. And just, oh, that's a
Lack of physics.
All right, I think it's only fair, Tim, that I give you this machine gun. Tim's like, I thought you were gonna give me the shotgun. I got the key. Wait, I can't give you a gun. Can I not? I can't give you guns? Hold on.
You do it in the inventory thing. I think it's in that, isn't it?
Hold on.
Like when we're in the menu.
Hold on. I can't give them to you in game.
Not that I remember you
That's
being able to do that
stupid.
before.
So hold on. Can I? Oh, you're right. I can't request your gun either. Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm hogging all the weapons. I thought I for real. I was like, I want that shotgun, and I was thinking I'll give Tim the machine gun, or the TMP, whatever they call it in this game. Now I got them all. But that means I have to do the heavy lifting. That means there's no excuse. Like if one of us dies, it's my fault.
Yeah,
all right. Well, let's see ammo wise. Here, take all this handgun ammo.
Thanks, partner.
In fact, literally take it all because I'm gonna need some space. And we each have. Okay, you've got. I'm gonna give you my hand grenades. I'll give you 3. Now we both have. There we go. Now we both have space. Okay. All right. And the next sub chapter, I'll give you a gun.
You're crazy. You can't do it in game.
I gotta remember too. We have QTEs that are gonna be coming up.
Hey, what's wrong?
Oh yeah.
Careful, they may still be here. Are you okay?
What the?
It's the only time you fight this character model. Oh God, help!
Oh crap!
Cut. Whoa, nice spin kick. That was, dude.
Wow,
that was a moment. All right, here we go. Now this we'll see a lot. Stomp.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm coming. Cheers.
That's a classic RE5 moment where you try to help at the last second. Instead, Chris just goes, come on, Roger. when you were trying to hold on. Doesn't she drop something good? Oh, she's still alive. This is veteran.
Oh my gosh.
Veteran don't play.
Actually, still surviving all this.
Oh, she's still alive. Ah!
Whoa. Okay, finally.
We got something. Is that our first treasure? This guy's got a shovel. Ah! Careful, that shovel's fully loaded. Ow! Help! Help! Help!
Yep. Healing.
I kept trying to say thanks for the help, even though it wasn't a priority. Ow!
Oh crap. Remaining.
I love when you can get a bunch of dudes with one punch.
It's pretty cool.
Alright, so the game's letting us know. This game lets you know early. Hey, we got parasite dudes. 4 eases you into that a lot more. I also remember, I have to remember something convenient about this game. You can hit triangle to pull up the thing, and just grab the ammo and slap it on the gun.
Oh, you can.
Yeah. And it's huge. You can do it when you're going up and down ladders and stuff. It's hugely important. I had forgotten, I just haven't played this in a long time. But like, yeah, so if you're like climbing up a ladder or something, just hit triangle and grab the ammo and just slap it on the gun and it's reloaded.
That's pretty cool you can do that.
I don't exactly hate this game's inventory system. I feel like it's kind of I mean, one of the things I always liked about Resident Evil is tight inventory management. Do I really need to bring this item? You know, I don't have room for all of this, you know, type thing.
Better than 0 though. Right?
0, yeah, 0 is just sloppy.
The whole leaving things behind and the 6 boxes per character.
Yeah, and that some items take up 2 boxes, which one did not do that.
I think this doesn't do the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, like shotguns and that one. I keep missing this stupid lock. I don't even need this
graphic
open.
thing.
It's just like me being a perfectionist. It's like now we'll have the door unlocked. Maybe we can both get it together. I blame that lock. That lock had weird hitboxes.
Roger.
Come on!
Oh, hang on.
Hurry! Sheva!
One thing I
Is that
like,
right place?
one thing I like in 6 is they'll actually, the first time they'll be like, Roger, or coming, but after that, they'll start giving you sass. Like in 6, they'll be like, I heard you the first time.
Yeah, yes.
Uh-oh.
Spooky goings.
Looking around. Creepy, gross area.
Yeah, gosh. Compared to 6, like, it feels so stiff playing RE5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like...
To be honest, a lot of people don't like hearing this, but even OG4, hold on. Something's dripping from the ceiling. It's not mud. Huh. Makes me wonder if, you know how RE4 Remake was really kind of pushing that whole black water thing, that new black liquidy substance that kind of enhances the help that feeds the parasite? Maybe when they inevitably remake 5, maybe they'll kind of do something there.
Connect it, yeah.
Kind of connected, like, that whole stuff, maybe.
Creepy stuff, yeah.
There's an emblem around here, I remember. Can also maybe shoot some crows. But yeah, not being able to move, like, while you aim. It's like, whoa. It's, you can do that in 6? Hold on, I see it. Hold on. It's at a weird angle. Got it.
Yeah.
The memory serves. I'll be curious how many I can remember, because I back in the 360 days, I played a lot of this game. I played it in single player, I played it in multiplayer, I achievement hunted, I played it online. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
this is back when I thought like, oh yeah, this game's the shit. This is some cutting edge next gen perfection right here.
Now when he's years on, it's like, wow, this is still in.
Now it's in,
that
like, I
hard
would
to
say,
be.
my bottom 3 overall games. I don't hate it. I hate it on professional with that horrible not giving you time to when a partner's injured, you have no time to like run up to them and help them. That the bar just and, you know.
Yep, that's the sucky part. about
Which
that.
they
Which
fixed
they
for the
fixed it.
DLC.
You didn't for the main campaign.
Nope.
Was a setup. A setup?
Alright, so the BSA dude set up, Irving got away. We got a disc.
What is this?
Oh yeah, if you miss like while we're not playing like the DLC stuff first, it's because you can't actually do that until like, chapter 3-1.
Yeah.
You didn't know that.
Which is weird.
You gotta get
Yes. The force to like go for the main campaign to a degree.
Hey, hang in there.
I saw someone, but they ran away.
Kirk, do you copy? We got the data, but Alpha Team is down. Irving got away.
Roger. Relay the data from the vehicle at the storage facility.
Copy that.
Sounds like old dial-up modem trying to connect.
Oh, the noise thing it's making, huh?
Yeah.
Man,
Alright.
the prehistoric internet.
I also love the video game trope of like where the dude stops talking and they're like, we'll make sure this data gets where it needs to go. And like there's no effort of like CPR or like checking his pulse. It's just like he kind of nods off and stops talking, and Chris kind of solemnly is like, oh, we lost a comrade in battle. Let's not let his death be in vain. And it's like, you know, Sheva comes in and it's like, Chris, he just passed out. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe we should get him some water. Maybe we should get this man some fluids.
Yeah, this might still be alive, you know?
Yeah.
I guess he just assumed, like, based upon, like, having been overtaken by whatever. It's like, oh yeah, you're done for.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna have one of our first dudes.
Oh yes, the tentacle freak thing, whatever it's called. Shotgun shells, there you go. You may as well pick it up.
Alright, let's take a look here. I'm gonna give you this single green herb. You can combine those.
Thanks, partner.
I'm gonna reload my handgun, and I'm going to give you the rest.
I owe you one.
Okay, I think we'll be good. Oh yeah, our focus definitely will not be on any of our guns. We're just gonna let them grab the canisters and just use one handgun bullet as best as we can. I think veteran will take 3 furnace blasts.
More shotgun shells.
I'll take.
Gun. Yep.
Whoa, furnace key.
To start the fire.
Alright, so now we head back. We're good to go. Nothing to worry about. I don't think it'll let us knock the canisters over early.
Be nice though, but
Yeah.
do you know the name for this monster at all?
I don't.
I
I don't.
don't know.
I gotta learn though. I gotta learn all of my RE lore. It's one of the goals of this channel.
I think that's what got Alpha Team.
Introduction to this.
Alright, let's not waste ammo. I'll lure him in and you shut it down.
Right.
So I'll stand in the furnace.
Stand away from it for the time being.
Yeah.
So he goes to you.
Kind of see if I can fire at a couple weak spots. Hey, bastard! What causes that door to shut?
Yes. What actually does that?
Here, I'll run out and see if you can trap him in. But I probably should have done that kind of differently.
Crap. Oh crap, he's going for me.
Atari gas.
Okay. I was going for you.
Is he in
It's
there?
too late though, right now.
Yeah, we'll let him loop around again. He's gonna grab the gas canister. Oh, he's teleporting. He's teleporting. He's on to our games. Here he is. He's coming.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna knock this one over too. I got iframes.
Okay.
I got iframes.
Yeah.
He's coming my way. Shit, I'm running. All right, try to get to the computer control, and he'll try to come to me. I think I'm gonna let him get in here.
That's me.
Hold on. I don't wanna blow him up early. Try to get. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, now I got him. I'll tell you when. All right, go.
Yep.
Sweet.
Let's go.
And then we'll let him grab canister number 2. Give me a little handgun ammo. And I'll reload, and I'll give you that back. There we go. I just want to have my gun full. All right. I want to say maybe even on normal it only takes 1, if I remember right. All right, so I knocked down another canister. I'm gonna try to lead him to it. He's getting back up.
Right. Okay.
Come on, get me. Get me. Alright, whoa. Whoop. X, whoop. I got a dodge prompt. I hadn't seen that. Don't teleport. Oh, he's teleporting.
Oh crap. Oh, is he gonna hurt?
Well, we'll figure this out. He'll probably... Oh, no. What's he doing? What's he even doing? Does he even know what he's doing? Here, I'll try to... Oh, shit.
It's like basically the same place.
Here, I'm gonna try to lure him this way.
Okay.
Alright, he's got it. He's got it.
I'll be honest.
I think. He's still following me. Yep, he's got the tank. He's following me. I'm gonna lure him in. He's coming. He's coming my way. I got him. Hang on to that spray. All right, shut the door.
Okay.
Spray me up.
Much appreciated.
And then approaching up real good.
Fake skin doesn't survive this fire.
There it is.
Me too.
Yeah, so amateur and normal, I think it's just 1. Veterans 2. Professional, I think he might survive 2, and you have to actually, like, get some shots in. I think RE4, bosses, no bosses leave loot. RE4 they do. Either version. Bosses in 5 do not drop any gold. It's like, nope. You're on your own, buddy. Which kind of sucks, because bosses are by their nature kind of bullet spongy. Although not so much that one.
Yeah,
fairness.
You'd like to have a reward though, wouldn't you?
Right around here, hold on. Right here. There's a BSA emblem. Remember that one.
Hey.
Can't promise I'll remember them all, but I remember some of them.
Yeah, I mean, how many is there? It's like 20 or 30 odd, isn't it?
25 to 30-ish. It might be a random number even. It might be like 27. I think there might be 30. I'm not sure. That's good. That's a good point, Brandon. That's good. Like, what does a lichen need with Lee? What does a Juavo need with chess pieces?
Let's go.
I haven't seen his cutscenes in a while because I haven't done a story playthrough in a while. So we got Jill. Oh, no spoilers. I mean, mysterious shadow figure. Driving Irving.
Pretty well done in the cutscenes though, like all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
POW, that scumbag
For the time,
behind
definitely.
to set us up. Considering what it did to Alpha Team, I think we're lucky to still be breathing.
If only we could have gotten there sooner.
If we had, we'd probably be dead too.
I don't know about that. We were able to kill that thing.
Chris to HQ, do you copy?
I don't know if I agree with Sheva.
Excellent work out there. We'll analyze the data immediately.
This whole town's gone to hell. The people here, they're acting like those Ganado detailed in the Kennedy report. And aside from that, there's something new, something we've never encountered before.
Our transportation has been taken out too. Requesting a mission update.
The mission stands. Capturing Irving is your top priority. We believe he may have fled to the mines on the other side of the train station.
Wait, we're the only 2 left. You want us to go in there alone?
Delta team have been dispatched and they're on their way. They'll assist you in locating and apprehending Irving.
But wait, we
I
can't!
repeat, your mission stands. We can't afford to let him get away. Proceed to the mines beyond the station. Over and out.
This is insane!
You ever get the feeling you're expendable?
Yep.
Yep. Not valued. Oh no.
So we're at that's the end of chapter 1. Oh, there we go. Ha! B. You know what?
Bad at accuracy.
Oh, hey! We can now view the BSAA file in our library. You only routed 7 enemies? Bruh! I routed 21. Tim's like, well, you took all the weapons.
Shotgun, yeah. You know.
Oh, I kid. All right, I'm gonna give you. Wait a minute. I still can't give you weapons?
Ah, it doesn't actually let you do that. I have to buy it myself then.
That's stupid.
Well,
Has that
I've got to
always
buy a
been the
shotgun.
rule?
I think so. I guess so. I just don't remember like from before.
That's really dumb. All right. Here I'm gonna give you. I can give you that. I can give you health.
Yeah.
I can give you this ammo.
Grenades.
Yeah, you can't. Oh wait, we have 2 treasures we can sell. Let's do that, or at least I do. I don't know what you have. We have this spare random weapon. I'm just gonna sell it. What's the point? It's only worth 200, but I mean, there's no point in keeping it. All right. So we'll take a look here. I didn't know, for real. I for real didn't know that I could. I thought I could just hand you a gun. I even thought there were commands like "Give me a handgun," you know, or like seriously, like I need a rocket launcher. Like I thought there were lines in this game like that. Like I did not think like once I grab the Ithaca M37, it's just mine for the rest of the game. I did not think that the 2-player co-op was like that in this at all. But okay.
Speaking of the rocket launcher later on, it's kind of like that, depending.
Yeah. There's the question: do I want to upgrade my guns early or save? And I think I want to upgrade them at least some. I'm gonna upgrade the shotgun, power, capacity. Pretty cheap. These are cheap capacity upgrades. This is like, oh, that's right. They kind of lock you out for a while in terms of how much you can do. Yeah, fire. Okay, critical. Don't have enough money for that one. Let's take another look here then. Capacity, easy. A lot of these are pretty inexpensive relative to this game's amount of money. Let's take a look at my handgun. Capacity. Yep. Okay. Bullshit I can sell. Here, since I have more gun, I'll give you the grenade. Alright. Anything useful to buy? Melee vest available already. I don't have any money though. Alright, I'm ready. We are taking on Chapter 2. Chapter 1 is down. Now, there's a BSAA emblem in here. You wanna know where?
Top there somewhere?
Oh shit,
oh, yeah.
I was trying to be fancy and get it real fast. Alright, there's some stuff in this room if we look around. Money. What's this report? Redocument. Oh, it's just directions for partner. Another document. Oh, wait. While in you press R1 to confirm what your partner has. You can ask, give, press square to grab an item. It doesn't really seem to clarify. You cannot give your partner weapons. I was skimming, to be fair, but... Yeah. Oh, hold on. You should take this, whatever it is. There, take that bad boy.
Yes. Me5.
BSAA emblems.
Move it around. There we go.
I'm gonna kill one rat. Because I think...
Yeah.
There might be 6 I'm thinking of, but I think the game logs like every enemy you kill. Go up here. Did you already get to this? You sneaky sneak. I was all running all over, shooting rats and reading documents, and you're just like, you're like, I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Alright, look at that beautiful ocean. That is some 7th gen ass water. Alright.
So clear, but yeah, still it's nice.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I joke. I think I can knock this dude. I love that. It's kind of a semi-scripted moment where like they know what you're gonna try to do and they let you do it. It's nice. Whoa. Hey, what you doing?
Oh gosh.
What's with that harpoon? This rope here. Yeah, watch out for traps. This version is terrible about hitboxes when you're trying to swipe at barrels. Yeah. They mess it up for some reason.
Oh my gosh, whoa, hang on. Good for now.
Alright.
Oh, you're up. Thought there was something else up there.
Whoa!
Shoot, I forgot about that.
Yeah, watch out for those.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we gotta have dogs. We got dogs.
You can actually see that from the angles out as well.
This game's oh god. This game's introduction to dogs.
Yeah. Whoa.
There's a harpoon dude too. This part doesn't ease you into it. It's just like good luck.
Certainly don't. Yeah.
It's like here's dogs and harpoon dude. Bro. No thanks, bro.
There's the other one.
Yeah. It would have been totally our fault if we missed that one.
Yeah.
The barrel. I'm trying to remember all the other. Here, hold on, let me reload. I don't have room for that.
Take it.
Yep. Here, let me give you this. Now try doing what I said. Just like if you hit triangle, you can just kind of snap it on there. Here, let me give you.
Yes.
You can give me the rest of that back if you want. I just topped off here. Yeah, now you have some room. Now we both have a little room. So now R2 shows me where you are and brings up the mini map. And I think R1 by itself just brings up the mini map. At least this game has that. Before it didn't have that.
I mean, you'd just be tracking yourself, right? Essentially, if you was a mini map.
No, I mean, like just having a map would have been nice, like hitting R1. Whoa.
And I mean, there is like when you bring up the actual inventory itself.
Yeah, you do have
use
a map, but not a mini map. There's definitely a difference between a map and a mini map. Map, you gotta like stop and pull it up and look and be like, okay, so I'm heading this way. Mini map's kind of like you can, it's immediately there to help you out.
Convenience.
It's like the guarantee on the box from Tommy Boy. It's like, I'm good. I'll never let you down.
Oh my god.
Alright, here we go. It's like maybe, but it's not on the box. Here we go. Light this dude up.
Oh, it's back up. The big.
Oh yeah, he loves
one.
swinging. He loves swinging. This guy does two things. He swings, and he gives you gold bangles. He don't do nothing else. Jewel bangle, excuse me. Oh god.
Okay. Oof.
Hey, harpoon dude. How about not doing that? How about not shooting my friend? Alright, I'm gonna punch this dude in the water. Watch this. Oh, stupid invisible wall. I wanted to punch that dude into the water. Totally would have deserved it too.
They've gone all the way down, down to where the boats are.
Yeah. We got a crazy part coming up that sometimes it's my first death just because I like overthink it or underthink it. I just don't react in time. I shoot at the wrong stuff. All right, let me look at my stuff. Boom. All right. Here, take this.
Thanks, partner.
Yo, you got a shotgun.
Yeah, but in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
I'll give you some ammo. Do you want to reload?
Alright, yes. The invisible merchant or whatever you want to call it.
It's a good habit to get into. Like try to just highlight the handgun ammo with square and then hit square in the handgun. You can just go like boo bam. Like it's pretty handy.
Yeah.
And like I said, in this game you can do it like when you're doing other actions, like climbing a ladder or whatever. There's a BSAA emblem, I think, like right here. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong. I know there's one in a dumpster somewhere. Maybe it's not here. Maybe it's later in the game. But there is one. There is one that will be underneath this bridge. All right, I'm gonna break out let's break out our machine guns, because we're gonna have to shoot at one of these. There it is. Sometimes I shoot at the wrong stuff there, and I just completely messed that part up. Hold on, whoa. All right, let's wait. Whoa. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that back one.
Okay.
I'm gonna get this close one.
Yeah.
All right, we did pretty good there.
Grab a bunch of extras.
Whoa! Is that explode? I don't even know what that got to do through me.
One of those arrows, is it?
So, someone threw something at me. I think it was just like a wrench.
Oh.
But I was like, wait, is that a bomb? I hate having to do a shotgun blast from a distance, but sometimes it's your only choice.
Yeah, depends upon how much ammo you got remaining.
And just how much time you have to switch weapons. Alright, so let me, well, your health is full. I'll hold off. I'm gonna go bingo, bango, bongo. Alright, here. Take this.
Thanks.
And, okay.
I give you 1 bullet back.
Yeah, when you have room, when you have spare room, let me know.
Oh, shotgun shells. And
Buy that for $1.
you.
Gold goes to both of us. Alright, so now, if we go here, there's a BSA emblem right here.
Oh, on the bridge, yeah, that's it.
Okay, we're good to go. Alright, so now we're going to be going underneath. Checkpoint. There's going to be dogs. Memory serves. And it does.
Coming.
Memory serves alright.
This game's pretty fair, the checkpoint system, though.
Yeah.
Said.
I would say so.
Ah! What
Nothing
the heck?
worse than a game with bad checkpoints.
Oh wow, it's actually quite big.
That's a tough dog, yeah. Okay. Here, just to save space, I'm gonna give you this incendiary grenade.
I owe you one.
Since you already have one.
Okay.
And go ahead here. Let me let you refill your shotgun.
Yes.
And let me let you refill this.
Thanks, partner.
There we go.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Here we go. I'll try to put off healing. I don't really need to.
Save with it when we actually do need to be doing such.
Yeah. Veteran, after all, we gotta be careful.
Hurry up!
Hurry up!
I keep on like pressing the wrong button for that. Those moments, the doors.
Yeah, I especially when I've been playing a bunch of RE Engine entries, I have to get used to the flow of running with X.
My God.
You know. By the way, it's kind of funny. I remember distinctly when I played this part for the first time, and the flying enemies come out, the models. I remember thinking, whoa! Like to me, that was like that really looked next gen at the time, and they still hold up pretty well. These flying creatures. I just remember seeing that and thinking like, because RE4 is a GameCube game, you know, and I remember seeing this thing, and just thinking, wow, that looks really good. You know, the way it's animated. It was just one of those it was just one of those feelings of like, oh shit, this looks really good.
Whoa! Crap.
Even the dude, the way the dude kind of bursts open.
Ooh.
And then you got this like flying creature that's pretty well animated. For the time, I just remember being like really impressed by that.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Wow, it's dark here.
I think there might be something around here. Maybe not.
Is there?
No.
Oh yeah, there is gonna be like a. Oh yeah, that section where it's all in the dark there. Oh gosh, and the torch thing you gotta do.
Yep. We got an herb here. Tomatoes. Such a weird way to hide items. Is like just to smash through a bunch of tomatoes or papayas. Alright, let's see here. Let's reload this. Let me give you here. Come near me. Where you at? Let me give you this.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Let me give you this too.
Thanks,
Let me give
partner.
you this. But give me never mind. Actually, I'm good. Okay.
I can give you some of it back, whichever the shotguns or the handgun.
Yeah, give me some shells.
Okay.
That would give us. Okay, and if you want to give me them all for room, you can. Now I'm gonna use this.
I owe you one.
There we go.
Cheers.
All right, now there's gonna be stuff in the water. Like, stuff by stuff, I mean like gold and stuff.
Right.
Like if you kind of circle the outside perimeter, I seem to remember at least gold, if not maybe some gems or something. Might be at a later part.
Randos on the water.
There we go. I knew there was like some kind of gem. There's also going to be a section that we need a grenade to blow up to get something good, which is actually right here. So first off, right here, there's a BSA emblem in here.
Oh, and the
and that little thingamajig. Now, give me a grenade.
Give me a grenade.
I had to make Chris say it too. Now I'm gonna equip it. Now just make sure you're not like right around me. Oh shit! Good enough. Good enough. Now we can enter this. Not quite what I meant to do. There we go. We got a good gem.
Physics, right?
Yep. So I definitely remember some tricks here and there. Whoa!
Oh yeah, there.
Alright. So I think we have to investigate.
Then, oh wait.
Hold on,
yeah.
let it play all the way. He's been hanging from the ceiling. The end I'd wish for. Alright. Alright, this is where the dudes are gonna flood in, so make sure you're locked and loaded.
Okay.
Here we go.
Just triggers them once you get keys.
Brandon, are you still achievement hunting in Pokemon?
Which Pokemon is it that you're hunting for?
I don't know the series well enough to even know. I just know, like, Brandon's playing Pokemon. Oh, is the skull locked? Done for the day. I know that feel. I know that feel all too well. It's like, alright, no more achievements for today. Good.
Assuming it's like one of the Game Boy games must be doing it for.
Yeah, I think it's one of the Pokemon
Whoa!
Yeah, we backed up pretty good there.
Yeah, it's not really getting struck.
Oh, you got you got clocked.
Wow.
Get him. Hit him. Here, follow up. Let's see if we can do. Oh, nice. So with some games they'll let you do the trio. There we go. There's some enemies. Whoops, wrong button. Some games you reload with O, some you reload with square, some you reload with X, and I still kind of like I said, still kind of fumble around a little bit sometimes with these older games. It's just crazy like how far we've come along. Where there was obviously a time when we thought of a game like this as brand new, and now it's like we're so not used to the way it controls. We're so not used to being able to not shoot and move at the same time. So not used to running with X. You know,
the changes that gets made, yeah.
The way that things change and then become the precedents that get set of like, oh, or things like QTEs. It's like, oh, like that was kind of a hit when RE4 did that. People thought that was cool. The idea was like you can't just relax during the cutscene. You got to kind of be ready. But then over time, it became annoying, especially for repeat playthroughs and other games copycatting it. And it got to the point where it's like, fuck that. God damn this barrel.
Well,
and then
if you ever play MU 1 and 2, you'll definitely find out what it was like for that.
What game?
Time event stuff. MU 1 and 2.
What?
And before Resident Evil, the first two Shenmue games.
Oh yeah.
They had that sort of quick time event stuff.
Yeah. But it's like, yeah. I know there's treasures in this water. Might be on the other side somewhere. There's some good stuff. There's good stuff in this water, I promise. I'm running through just jamming square. I swear my memory. I made it wrong. I could have sworn. I would have bet money. I would have lost money. Alright, I know we gotta watch out for rocket launchers. Ooh, and harpoons.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah,
Whoa, yeah.
Kinda.
Back up.
I'll have to look up. I'll have to look up when this game takes place.
Yeah.
I know when 4 takes place.
Fudge.
It's one of the things I've been brushing up on is when each of these games. Oh, that's right, against wall. I forgot you could even do this early.
Actual hiding.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Come on!
I meant to say much more.
Oh, yeah.
This guy up here throwing stuff.
Hey! It's on fire.
That's always satisfying when they're trying to really like telegraph and hurl the Molotov cocktail. And you satisfyingly shoot them and they drop it on themselves. It's like, yeah. Doesn't matter what game it is, what era. It always feels good. Alright, let's look around these buildings. I know one of them is going to have a weapon. And I think one of them has a rifle.
Yeah, sniper rifle.
Some might have just some loot.
The herb.
Oh, yeah. I don't have room for it. Here, let me see what I can do here. Here. Take this. Take this. You can combine your 2 herbs. And, oh, I guess you did.
Just do that, yeah.
Alright, let's make sure we get our, There we go. We're doing pretty well. This is for, you know, a non-New Game Plus veteran first run. We died a few times, but we're pretty good teamwork.
So much death for this, but hey.
Ganging up on these fools. I'm out of shotgun shells. Yeah, whoa.
Oh, man.
Good. Whoa, we got one of these guys.
He went shotgun shells.
Dude. Oh!
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, lol. Get up there.
Whoa! Oh, man, that's crazy. And it's shotgun shells, too. It's what I want. We can't grab it.
Oh my gosh. I didn't realize that could happen.
Yeah, never mind. Alright, let's see. Who wants it?
You can have it.
Okay, so
Here's
what we'll do. I'm just looking. I'm gonna give you these grenades.
Thanks.
And I'm gonna take this. That'll be on my bottom section. Okay. Alright. So just leave rifle ammo to me.
Roger.
Stay frosty. That means stay cool. Tim's like, yeah, I know.
Go fig, right? Naming.
Yep. Alright, let's look around. I know there's some dudes in this building. Oh, yeah. Mary with 100 bits. Thank you very much. It was in your best interest to assist me. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. That helps.
$1.
Every dollar. Yeah, you know what? $1 saved is $1 earned. Also, for Subscriber Sunday, I gifted 10 subs to the channel, but it doesn't count that on the bar for some reason. So it should say 16 subs. It says 6. But a maggot-infested animal corpse. Quite a smell. Well, Chris, and I didn't know you had such strange interests. There's a line like that in Metal Gear Solid 2, where when you're playing as Raiden, if you get down on your knees and stuff your face in the urinal, Colonel Campbell was like, "Raiden, I didn't know you had such weird interests." Here, I'm gonna give you some stuff. I'm trying to make room for this shotgun, or this ammo, if I can. trying to think if there's anything. Combine your load your shotgun shells, and now let me give you. Now I can give you this. Now you can load that, and now I can take this. No, you did it perfect, Mary. You did it perfect. I'm gonna be getting some more alerts going. I'm gonna keep the channel growing. I'm gonna keep more alerts, more songs, more Resident Evil songs playing during the Be Right Back stuff. Just more stuff. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Let me see. I wish I could combine this with yours, but I can't. I'm just gonna use this. I don't care.
Thanks.
And okay, now I have room. Now I have full health. I remember this part.
Oh yes. The BOWs.
Yep. Do you remember what BOW stands for?
No.
Oh, really?
But,
bioorganic weapons.
okay, right.
That's kind of the general name of zombies, and friends in Resident Evil. They're BOWs. Every franchise names their zombies or monsters something different.
Yeah.
All of them. They can't just be zombies. They do use the term zombies a bit in shit. I tried to hit L1 to parry, thinking this was RE4 remake. I just panicked. They do use the term zombies in RE1 a few times, where it's like they were turned into zombies. I think Wesker says it. But in general, the series refers to them as broadly as BOWs. And then specifically in 4, you've got like Ganados, and here we have the Magini. 6 has the Juavo, and then you have like your Lickers and your Hunters and all that. But broadly, like these are all BOWs as far as the series is concerned. Look here.
Yeah, at the beginning says like he's not a zombie, right? The very first bit.
In 4, yeah.
Yeah. So at least there's a mention there.
So yeah, they do use the term zombie here and there.
Gosh.
Man, you're going ham. You're not putting up with any shit.
Come on.
Nope. Yeah. Oh crap.
Tim don't care about no melee attacks.
Just using up your own money.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's got a shotgun. Alright, hold on. Let me reload my shotgun. And okay.
Nope.
I think these are the same urinals as from RE4.
Oh, what the bubble?
I could be wrong. They could. Oops. I can't remember. Is there really friendly fire in this? Like, can I just if I wanted to, can I just blast you in the face with a shotgun? Like, I don't want to. But it doesn't seem to lock onto you. It doesn't seem to recognize you as a target. So I'm pretty sure I could. Because I keep trying to be cautious not to hit you. Because I was just playing RE4 where I had to be cautious not to hit Ashley. And I actually don't think that I have to worry. Well, I don't think I have to worry about that at all. Whoa, that was weird. I stomped and missed. And it therefore gave me the prompt to stomp again. I'd never seen that happen in RE5. That was an RE5 first. Yeah, the positioning was weird. I do think that the move to a 60 FPS target does make a few things wonky. Hey, can you reload your submachine gun and then hand me some submachine gun ammo? And let me exchange... Here, let's exchange these. I'm gonna give you handgun ammo.
I need ammo.
And if I hit it... Okay, there we go.
Partner.
It's been a while since I've done that. Now you can... There you go, now you can load that. And now I can give you this back. We got a bunch of random... Okay, I guess we'll just leave it as is. This one's locked from the other side. I'm telling you, I've said this before. If Capcom or Shinji Mikami, or if anyone ever writes a book about the development of Resident Evil, I swear they should call the book Locked from the Other Side. Every game says it.
It's a subtitle, yeah.
Yeah, it's the one... I also think it would be a good name in terms of talking about overcoming hardware hurdles and stuff. Like if the book was about the technical aspects of creating each Resident Evil. You know, like... Resident Evil 1, they came out in 96. I mean, that was the PS1 had only been out for a year. Really, they were still learning how the PS1 worked and how many polygons they could fit on screen and all that.
Yeah.
And so each game had its own technical things. I mean, you know, RE4 was innovative, and the GameCube was, you know, it was a capable machine for its time, but it's not like it was some insane powerhouse. Like there's a lot of... All right, let me look at my stuff and figure this out. We're kind of packed here. I'm a little bit hurt. I'm gonna use this green and green.
Thanks, partner.
I saw... Are there shotgun shells around here? Yeah, I'm gonna pick these up, and I'm going to load them. Leaves me with one. Great. So I'll exchange it. I'll exchange it with...
I need ammo.
With this. And I think we can do that. We can do that like that. There we go. Now you can load that. And now I can give you this. And now you can pick up all this handgun ammo.
Yep.
And now this is where it's going to get tricky. I'm going to throw you over there. And then I'm going to go down a level and help you with my rifle. So are you ready to go?
Yep. Oh boy.
Alright,
yeah.
Let's do it up.
No, I'm my own. Panic.
But by the way, Capcom, if you ever write that book, I expect royalties for that name. For that brilliant name. That's my idea. There we go. Hope I don't actually blow you up, but I think I just helped you out big time.
Stay back, but yeah, you got them down. Put them down.
There we go. I'm definitely giving you some cover fire already.
Oh my gosh, something. My grenade. Yeah,
there we go. And now I think you have to come unlock the door for me eventually.
Yep.
I got some. I got your back. All right, I'm gonna head downstairs.
Grenades helping out. Okay.
There we go. We're good.
Good.
Sweet.
There you go.
All right, now let's There we go.
Whoa!
Yo, yeah. Sometimes I have to be quick. What's up, Honeylink? How's it going? Thank you for joining.
Money.
I like to run around and get treasures.
Yeah, money.
There should be some stuff in this place you're in now. That we blew up a bunch of stuff. Should be stuff in the stuff.
Oh crap! Someone's behind.
There was that same animation in 4 with the one in this game where you can do a hook.
Oh yeah.
They had that same animation in 4 where they kind of turned to the side and kind of clutched their side. You just couldn't do anything.
Like talking about the actual enemy.
Like in 4, the OG 4, the Ganados had the animation when you shoot the arm where they kind of reach over and grab their arm, but you couldn't hook them. You couldn't. They didn't have a QTE for that. Let's see this one. Here. I am going to give you a present.
Yeah. Thank you.
Early Christmas present.
Machine gun ammo. Just what every lady wants.
Yeah. Alright, I guess there's nothing up here. So when I threw you on the roof, did you end up hopping down? Is there not a stairwell?
Well, yes, it's run down. I mean, it's no, like...
Okay. It didn't seem like I could go to the top. Or was there only 2 floors? I thought there were 3. Ah, whatever.
It's 2. Well, yeah. Ground, and then...
All
on above.
Down. What is this graffiti? Fat 30.5. What does that mean?
Well, actually, it is technically free, but it's just that when you get into that area, that's when you're starting to like fight them.
Yeah.
Like once you're into it, yeah.
Alright, this part's gonna get crazy. Are you ready for crazy? Keep in mind, hold on. Keep in mind we got this. See where I'm pointing? We got the electric thing, and we have an explosive barrel.
Yep. Use those accordingly.
So, we can save ammo that away.
Uh-oh.
It's a mean boy.
Man, people were like upset that the controller didn't come back. That chainsaw controller thing that has been for the GameCube seen before.
Oh, really? I thought that thing always looked like a nightmare to use. I mean, it's a cute, like, collector's item, I guess. But I never would have wanted to use it.
It isn't practical.
I watched someone do a playthrough with themselves, like their hands on screen, of them beating the game with it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
like them also playing on. They were also playing on like a CRT or a PVM, so they had like the full kind of classic experience going. All right, hold on, be careful. Watch out! I don't want to shock you.
Okay. Oh,
he's still standing. What's up, dude?
How? Yeah.
Let's try to get him with the barrel. Boom!
Yeah.
We got him a little bit. I don't think we got a full.
Oh crap!
Watch out! Watch out!
Oh crap!
Here we go, here we go. You know what? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Thank you.
What's this? Oh, whack though.
You saved me. He's got a lot of HP. We got him. Now, on this difficulty, he's gonna go crazy and stand back up.
Hang on. If we heal first.
Should have waited for you. I'm just kind of panicking.
Let's go.
Oh!
Oh! Right into him. Punch.
Oh! I was totally spraying you too. I was totally spraying you. At least we get a checkpoint, right? Hold on. We can organize. Let's look through our stuff. We can also sell our treasures. Look at all this.
I got double snack there.
We got a bunch of stuff that we can upgrade. And this game does have the classic rule where upgrading your capacity gives you a free refill. Here, let me give you this.
Yes.
Let me look through my weapons. Upgrade.
Sniper?
Critical.
MP5.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that yet. That won't help me here. Let's look at my handgun. Reload speed. Capacity. Let me look at my TMP or my VZ61, I should say.
Yeah. Right. Upgrade my guns a bit.
Okay.
Be better.
All right. I'm ready. Let's tear this dude up.
Okay. Oh boy.
All right. We'll use our tools again. Run. You focus on the dude.
Yes,
I'll focus on him. Shock him. Shotgun him. Hook him.
Oh crap! I'm behind you.
Yeah, just focus on the enemies, and I'll really just let them have it.
It's like in front of you, I think. Like sort of blast to that point.
Ooh!
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Alright, let's stay out of the way. I'm gonna try to get him with the barrel. Get away from the barrel and let him come close. Here we go. Hit him.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can follow up.
Somersault.
Yeah! Can you follow up again?
I'm too far away from that.
Okay, it's okay.
Grenade.
Here we go.
Yeah. Okay. TMP. I'm not TMP. MP5, isn't it?
Get him on side too. There we go. Alright.
Okay.
Clean up.
Gosh. Yep. Before we get it, then you go psycho.
Yeah, I think you have to get the key first. If you kill him after he goes psycho, do you get another treasure? I think you might. I don't remember.
Maybe?
Not
You
sure.
might get rewarded for that. Yeah, I think so.
I feel like it's worth trying to do it.
I mean,
I was gonna.
stand
Okay.
back once you do.
Yeah, stand back. I'll get him from here. He's getting up already. I'll get on the other side.
There we go. Whoa.
That's it.
Yeah.
Let's see if he drops anything else.
Treasure? A treasure?
No. That's worth. That's good to know. But no, they do not. Yeah, I didn't remember.
Full that trouble. Yeah. You would have thought that would have been a thing though, but
Now there's gonna be a chest with a bunch of loot here. I'm gonna want this ammo. Let me Oh, here I got room. Okay, we're good. There's a bunch of stuff in here.
all the loot.
Just like here, have a bunch of loot. Some in the shape of a pear. I think really soon, coming up, we have our first QTEs. If these end up being annoying, remember at any point we can, like at the end of a subchapter, we can save and you can set your options to there's an option, I forget what they call it.
The action assist is that?
Yeah.
Or I've got it turned on already anyway, so
Yeah, QTEs.
you gotta react.
Alright, here we go. There was our ride.
Oh my god.
Intelligible to be able to like burn them like that, jeez.
Yeah. Birds. Alright, I'm ready. I gotta remember the inputs. I think it's mostly square, X, L1, and R1, I think.
Should be. King of Fan.
There it is. I think some of these are mine and some are yours.
Yeah, alternates. It's fire, yeah, I swear.
Yeah, it just says Sheva on my screen. Yeah. And I think some will be for both of us.
Ew. This guy did like ride bikes as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Dodge, yep, that was
Yeah.
good.
It took me a second. I had my fingers on L1 and R1. And I was like, whoa!
Yeah, just to be bad.
I forget, is this the date? Yeah, it's Josh. Josh Stone. Delta Team!
Back up. Whoa, bullet time, Matrix.
Yeah. This was still kind of in the aftermath of that.
Some more. Maybe. Okay, forward one. Oh, yeah, never mind.
Josh Stone and generic NPCs. Save the day.
And if we could be in this squad all the time, it'd be solid, right? But nope.
Man, am I glad to see you guys.
Too bad it's not that.
Captain Stone.
Chris Redfield.
Shiva.
Thanks, Josh. I owe you one.
You guys know each other.
I trained under Josh. He taught me everything I know.
Shiva became little sister of the team. Now Shiva, you must continue your search for Irvin. According to the data we retrieved from the hard drive, we believe he has moved on to the mining
That's a hard
area.
drive?
There's more info inside. We will follow after taking care of business
A
here.
little SD card thing,
Keep
whatever
your
it
radio
is.
handy just in case.
Thanks, Josh.
This is a standard SD card.
What device is that?
Jill.
Oh, that's Chris's 2009 BlackBerry. I guess here it does make sense that it would unlock at 3-1.
Yeah, it's a story.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
This picture, it's...
Ew, so rich.
forget it.
You got a dual remote now, by the way, if you haven't seen it.
Let's move out.
Use it.
I got what?
I was just saying to anything the Jill said Jill, and it's like the Jill emote thing I did.
Oh yeah.
He's got yeah.
Hey, I beat you again.
Yeah.
Ha.
B.
All right. Let's organize our stuff. Treasures. We got crap we can sell. We got things we can upgrade. Yeah, Jill Thinky. Eventually, pretty soon we'll unlock 2 more slots, and we have another animated one ready to go with the X one, and then fine. You can always use that.
Yeah. That's what we've done before, yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can upgrade capacity. Yeah, I like free. It's always a smart strategy. Just go for capacity. They're inexpensive and they refill your guns.
Helps.
It's like duh. Here, let me give you this so you can combine it with the other one.
Cheers.
Victory emote. We have Leon Hype as but I think it's a tier 2.
Yeah, that's
maybe we could come up with a GG one, like some sort of We don't have a Wesker emote. Wesker's very iconic.
What do you do for a GG emote though?
Like maybe a GG Wesker emote or something. All right, let's see. How much money do I got? Upgrade power on my shotgun. Reload speed.
There we go.
Let's see. Critical on handgun. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I don't have. I'm gonna sell these to make a little money. That's not much money at all. Jesus. If I were to sell my 5 sniper rifle rounds, I get $30. Or whatever the currency is in this game. That's like, no. I'll just wait.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
Alright, 2-2. I think I'm gonna pause here and get a quick coffee refill, if you don't mind, Tim.
Follow me.
Alright.
If that's cool. Alright, I'm gonna be right back, y'all. I'm gonna put it on mute. And Tim's gonna sing and dance for you all. No, I'm just kidding. I'll just be a minute. I'm gonna refill my coffee. I'll be back.
Okay. Well, yes. So the emote stuff, like, if you have any ideas, like, it's you were saying, like, I suppose it could be Wesker. I was kind of trying to think about like some sort of meme-esque thing for him though. But well, I don't know. I was like, it would be funny to do that, you know. Josh emote. Man, what would you do for that though, right? You want to like attach an actual emotion to these things, right? Well, that's the idea of all this, isn't it? Yeah. That's how I try to approach it. What are you actually gonna use it for? A Wesker high 5? The thing is though, like concerning emotes, is that you can only see so many things, right? Because like once it shrinks down to like the chat size, I mean when you highlight over it you do see it a bit bigger, but it's trying to condense it, right? These things. I mean it could work though with a high 5. Just depends upon how you do it, really, like what angle do you approach it from? You know, like the faces and stuff, right? Those don't exactly do it exactly the same if you look at the range. Or we've already got a Mr. X one. There's an anime emote of that where he's coming out from behind the wall while it's raining. So we've already covered Mr. X there. Once you can actually upload that, so that is a thing. It's just not currently yet available. So that is already one that is done. And the other one that was previously done is that fine emote. You know, that health status thing, right? So those are 2 animate ones that are coming at some point once there's enough slots. They're hard to make. Well, I mean, it just takes some time. Like, cheers. This is what to do with Photoshop, you know. My best, like, fit in as much as I can, but yeah, it's just like just trying to balance it so that, you know, once it's shrunken down, you can see it well enough. These things, because it's only going to be so much you can fit in. I don't exactly get it right all the time. I mean, with the emotes, I had to do it a few times over, like, especially the recent Rebecca one. Couldn't get the eyebrow stuff right, and I didn't have the heart thing as well first. Had to be shown an example what Drew was after more so, but actually made it to be as a needing for that. But yeah, I mean, there's ideas. An ashy version of what is it?
All right,
an
I'm
ashy
back.
version of.
I would love
Business.
I would love to show a before and after of the Rebecca one, how far it traveled. Like, I know you were trying, but the first one was a little rough. But by the time we got to the end, if you compare the before and after, it's kind of like that came a long way.
Yeah, it's just saying like how I'm trying to fit in as much as I can in the small space of an email.
Yeah, that's another. I imagine that has to be tough. All right, let's see what this document says. Type 2 Plagas. As stated in earlier documentation on the subject, the original Las Plagas parasite was discovered in an isolated area in Europe. Upon maturation in a host, the parasite quickly replaces the host's will and self-awareness, rendering them highly susceptible to control by another. It was this aspect of Las Plagas that meant one so inclined could create obedient subjects who would obey directives without question. With obvious commercial application possibilities, Las Plagas quickly came under review by interested parties. The problem with commercializing Las Plagas was the time discrepancy between initial infection and when the hosts were rendered susceptible to control. The time between when Las Plagas is administered to host as an egg and the time when it fully matures and attaches itself to the central nervous system was met with negative criticism. The maturation cycle of Las Plagas is relatively brief, but potential customers wished for more expedient results. With this in mind, research was undertaken to improve Las Plagas, the final result of this research becoming Type 2 Plagas. Type 2 Plagas differs from its predecessor in that it is administered in its matured state, and from that point, the host can almost immediately be controlled. We see that at the very beginning of the game. Type 2 is administered orally, or more specifically, it is forced into the mouth of the host. It's an indelicate method, but it's also most effective. After oral administration, Type 2 rends the esophagus and moves first to the medulla oblongata, then to the brain proper, and finally the spinal cord. Once it has taken hold of the central nervous system, the host can be controlled. Under a laboratory setting, we recorded complete control of a host within 10 seconds of administration of Type 2. Aside from the reduced infection time, the Type 2 Plagas appear to share all of the characteristics of the original Las Plagas, which made it more than suitable for commercialization. All that remains now is to accumulate field data from the Kijuju Autonomous Zone. Listed below are the 3 key experiment types for evaluation of Type 2. Jesus, this is a long one. Infection. Administer Type 2 samples to 10 previously infected individuals and observe the rate at which they spread the infection. These 10 subjects must be given enough Type 2 samples to create measurable results. 2. Control. Observe to what extent the barbaric behavior induced by Las Plagas can be controlled. This will be ascertained by witnessing the results of the directive to engage the BSAA operatives within the area. 3. Fighting. Accumulate data on Type 2 in combat. Type 2 hosts will battle BSAA operatives deployed in the area. This experiment will be the last stage for evaluating the effectiveness of Type 2 Plagas. There we go. There's a big old... That's a good question. Can you upgrade subs, like mid? Can you randomly, or do you have to wait till the next month?
I'm gonna look, because I don't know if, like, being able to do that, what, you mean, like, paying a little bit more to be on that second tier or third tier?
If not, that should be an option, I feel like, to, like, upgrade your tier. I don't know, is this the short answer. I should know that. Alright, I think we're gonna have some poochies coming up to us soon that want to make friends or not.
I think you might end up having to pay for the actual fee of it again. It's a thing there, I think.
Yeah, I would probably just wait for yours to run out if you're interested. Oh, ow.
Whoa, dogs.
I got smacked. Tough dogs on veteran. Whoa!
What the heck?
Ooh. God. Whoa! I'm still shooting him.
Oh my gosh, I was about to, like, try and clamp you there.
That's a tough dog.
Alright.
Remember, there's explosives around. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Waiting for one. I was trying to see if I can get one with the bomb. Are they behind us? Shit. Boom!
There's one.
Got one. Whoa. I do like how this game is good with the way the music kind of it, like, really gets, like, the tension going.
It was
Ow.
What the?
Tough dogs.
I mean, these dogs. Yeah.
These are veteran dogs. All right, here, get near me.
Okay.
Come on!
I was trying to say you're
Crap.
welcome. I guess that's not a thing.
Got the bowgun people.
Whoops, whoops. wrong one.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Someone got a headshot on that.
Shot. Good shot, Jensen. Isn't that from Star Wars? Pretty sure. Wow! That got him! That's from Star Wars. Whoa, got a dude.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, I see something.
See outside.
Large gold.
Oh.
400 big ones. Whoa, I did not mean to do that, but it's good that I did, because there were 5 shotgun shells down there. That somebody missed. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't see him either.
Is there anything you're looking forward to playing that you haven't played before? Like the spin-off stuff, isn't it, I guess, right? Isn't it? You haven't played those?
Which one?
Right?
I haven't played what?
Spin-off sort of games, right?
The what?
The ones that are not part of the official timeline. You not played some of those?
Oh,
right? Is that correct,
yeah. Some of them I've played and some of them I haven't. I've played both of the on-rail shooters and beaten those. It's been not that long since I played. Hold on, let's be careful. This is gonna. Hold on. Are you on?
I didn't go on the.
Like, that's okay. That's a one-person thing. I forgot about that. I've beaten Umbrella Chronicles a few times. I've only beaten Darkside Chronicles once. That one's been a while. I've never played nor beaten Operation Raccoon City. Like I said, I've never beaten the OGs, which I'm most looking forward to that. Especially after watching my friend. Oh, you're gonna do the light? Especially after watching a friend of mine play them. Like I'm so used to the remakes. I'm gonna sip some coffee real quick. Hold on. I'm so used to the remakes that it'll be cool to compare them to the originals. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I'm trying to think beyond that. A lot of people seem to like the Outbreak games. I'm not really familiar with them. Leave that behind, I guess.
The ones that were online before, right?
Yeah, those had online play and seem cool. And there's apparently still servers to play them through different means. Whoa. Watu! Here we go. Oh, God. I was hoping Umbrella Corps would not be as bad as it was said, but like first couple levels, I was like, you know, this isn't too terrible. And then like it quickly kind of became like just this unbalanced, horrible mess. And I was like, God damn it.
Is that why it's always sold as cheap? Like, not much, right?
It was free. They added it to Plus. I don't know whether it's available. You could check. And if you have Essential, right? Obviously, because we're playing online. Hold on, I got it.
Yeah.
I have Extra, so on one of the tiers, it was free. So if you've never played it, it might be available for free on your end. I don't know.
So I really want to play it.
Yeah, and I was hoping that it would be better than... Because I like to try games. I mean, there's a lot of games out there. Or at least a decent chunk that everyone hates. And then I play it, and I'm like, I don't know. Thought it was pretty good. That's how I feel about 6. Yeah. RE6. You know, there are just games sometimes I just want to give them a chance. Like, how do I put this down? How do I put this down?
Okay. Yeah.
Like I wanted to give Metal Gear Survive a chance. It wasn't. I didn't like it.
Oh right, yeah, that zombie-esque, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah. But and like that was kind of part of the reason why. Like I heard some people be like, "Oh, it's stupid. It's all about like zombies and wormholes." And like I was thinking, "Oh, you mean like Phantom Pain?" Because that had zombies and wormholes. I mean, I know there's a lot of Metal Gear fans that don't like that game either. But there's a BSA emblem right here. Yeah, I did not enjoy it. I went into it with an open mind. It's like, let's give this a shot. Ow, I'm dying. But I did not like Some people do. It has its fans, believe it or not. My problem with it was I felt like with that game, with the survival elements of it, jeez.
Yep.
In fairness, they did give me a bunch of flash grenades. So I'm not really using there.
Yeah.
My problem with Survive was I felt like there were a ton of moments where you would have to like run to a river to here I'm gonna heal.
I owe you one.
You'd have to run to a river to fill up a water bottle, and by running to the river to fill up your water bottle, you deplete your stamina, and then you're now using that that water to refill your stamina, and it was just boring. Like imagine like running and burning up a stamina meter to get to a river, to then fill up a water bottle to drink to refill your stamina, and kind of rinse repeat. There's a lot of that kind of stuff in it. I did not like it.
They tried to make it realistic in that sense. Huh?
I don't know what they were thinking. I guess I'm carrying this now, but there were too many moments like that where I was just like, I'm out.
But it was quite cheap though, wasn't it, to get?
I don't think it launched. By the time I bought it, it was. Yeah, I bought it when it was on like a plus sale and it was cheap.
Sorry for those who decided to buy it full price.
I think there's kind of there is some nuance there, casual. Like there are a lot of Metal Gear fans that like if Kojima's name isn't on it, that they have a strong reaction, like possibly to a fault. So it's just like, all right, it's alternate universe, like chill. Like so that part I kind of can understand. I also don't.
Get invaded.
If they had really made it canonical, I think that could have been worse. I kind of almost prefer alternate universe to that. Hold on, shooting.
Right. No grenade.
Get burned.
Yo.
All right, now I gotta open this up for you.
Oh crap! They're going back up. No.
Remember, you don't need the lantern anymore.
Yep.
Just grab any loot you want and go.
Go. I'm in.
You're in. Whoa.
Yeah. Woo. Oh. Here we go. Invasion time.
There were also there were these voice actor AI computers where the voice acting was really bad in Survive.
Voice acted AI.
Yeah, like these computer AI voices where the voice acting was bad. Like, hello, you have now accessed the computer. Like I forgot exactly what the characters were, but I just remember the voice acting standing out as being really bad. Like normally with Metal Gear, not saying it's always Oscar worthy, but normally you expect a certain standard of like at least decent voice acting, if not good.
Yeah.
This was like oof, a lot of it at least.
Low budget.
Maybe we should just book it.
Yeah, I haven't got anything else to use right now. I've got a bit of handgun ammo finally.
Bobbing and weaving. I just dodged a nasty wrench shot there.
Yeah. Just running through it.
Oh god.
I'm coming.
I'm glad, honestly, that we're finally getting all the Metal Gear games on modern platforms. I know, I know a lot of people. I don't know what level of quality and detail to expect from the first one, but oh shit! Help! Help! Yeah, good.
If there's any upgrades for that, yeah.
I mean, you know, they're using the HD editions as the source. Yeah. So the idea of having HD editions at like higher resolutions and frame rates, maybe with some higher settings as well, and having it on modern hardware and not having to break out a Xbox One or a PS3 is nice.
Yes.
But I don't know how above and beyond they'll go with it.
Yeah, I'm not really expecting like a massive overhaul by any means, but at least to be on modern systems, yeah.
I do like the idea of there being. I do like the idea of there being versions of Switch to have them portable, and I would love one of these days to have an OLED Switch. And so you're not necessarily completely wrong, although that wouldn't be the version I would stream.
We'll have to see how they turn out, but in theory, it should be decent.
But if they're well optimized, I saw the Switch trailer. It looked rough. Oh shit! Honestly, it looked really jaggy, and like I was kind of like, ooh.
Wow,
Yeah, I want to see this guy. I haven't seen this cutscene in a while.
This is a joke? You're just like all the other pieces of scum terrorists.
Oh, I'm not like them. I'm a businessman with standards.
Oh god, this guy's awful.
Oh,
I'm a businessman with standards.
That shirt, jeez.
I'll be curious about remake version of this guy. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, but I'm telling you, it's coming next. Whoa, who's this mysterious figure? It's a female form in a game with Chris. We've seen flashbacks of Jill. Who is it gonna be? I wonder if there was anyone, probably maybe kids. I wonder if there was anyone that was like, oh, it's Jill. That was like actually surprised.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was gonna say maybe kids, but what kids? For kids, this was probably their first Resident Evil game if they were playing it.
What is it?
Yeah,
So they don't know what the fuck's going on. They're just like, oh yeah, I heard this is like Call of Duty. Like they shoot zombies and stuff.
The oiled field.
What did they know?
That's in the
It ain't.
Yep. And it kind of is sometimes.
Yeah, I suppose with the stuff that's like quite packed.
They're not. They weren't completely wrong.
Delta team, Chris here. We located Irving, but he got
Doesn't this
away.
have a? Yeah, take that, Timmy
I
boy.
think he's heading for an
And we
oil
both
field
have
in the
one.
marshlands.
Yeah.
There's a lot of boxes that say Ronix.
Roger that.
Oh, on the shelves.
Yeah, a lot of them. Couldn't mix up their boxes. Come on.
The branding.
It's like I get the 360 has 256 megabytes of RAM, but come on, let's get some more boxes. Metal Gear has more boxes.
I mean, yeah, like you have like is it in Metal Gear Solid 2, you can have like is it 3 different boxes with rivals? 4? Is it more?
5,
Is it
6, 6 if you
5.
count the wet box. Oh, I hit L1 again. I'm trying to parry. This is not RE4 remake. You'd think by now I'd be good to go. It's like 2.5 hours deep. You'd think like I'd be like, all right, I'm into it. Oh, Onilink with the technical correction. No, wait a minute, Onilink. Double research. Double research. I think on 360, 256 of that was dedicated to audio or something weird. There's also a BSAA emblem around here somewhere.
Okay.
I think I know where it is. There's something weird there. That it kind of works out where they're kind of both about the same. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think there's some sort of technical.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you got shoveled.
It's crazy how much.
Because I know, for example, I know the Xbox 360 used a 3-core CPU, but one was dedicated to audio. So audio only. So it was really more in practical application a dual-core CPU, with the PS3s being just kind of this bonkers experimental thing. 360, they wanted to go 256, but Cliffy B from Epic Games was like, bro, look at my new game. Okay. So maybe it is just flat 512 and PS3 being 256. Interesting. Alright, hold on. I swear there's a BSAA emblem in this vicinity. I don't even know if we care about them.
I mean, it's up to you whether you want to find it or not. Like, when it's quieter.
I don't really care that much because I do have the other data, but I just kind of curious if I'm right, how well I remember them. When we get some distance, I'll look back and see if I can get one with a sniper rifle or something. What's up, Matt? This is my friend Matt. He doesn't know much about games, so it's just kind of funny. Matt's like, yeah, I recommend getting some distance.
That's fair.
Hey, oh, we got Goner too. What's up, man? Come on. It's good to see you here. What's up, guys? What's up, boys? Matt, I was gonna send you like a funny meme email. I'm still gonna do it, but I'm not gonna spoil what it's about. You're just gonna get it. Oh, I see it. I see the emblem.
Oh, from the factory bit, yeah.
Thank you. Oh, Goner for good. Subscribe to Tier 1. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Make me a Matt proud. Alright, hold on. Check this out. You ready for this? Hold on. Whoa. Ah! Help!
Oh, crap.
Got grabbed. I'm gonna get this emblem for us. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is like when we talk about these Switch versions of games, and it is interesting because like in terms of memory, the Switch really has a pretty significant advantage over the PS3 and 360. It's other stuff that's more comparable. It's more of its CPU and GPU grunt that's like more on the same level. In terms of memory and memory bandwidth, which is something the Switch sucks at. It's actually a lot better than those older machines, even though they get compared to each other a lot.
It's too bad this version, the version of RE5 that's on the Switch doesn't actually run as great.
No, it's garbage.
PS1.
It's garbage. So is 6. 4's not bad.
Yeah, 4's okay. But
I would love to see. I would love to see a Switch version running. Oh shit! You're too far away. Hold on, I'm gonna run. I'm coming. I'm coming for you, Sheva. Oh, you're down. Oh.
Yeah, I can't.
I thought you were. I thought you had taken the ladder. I thought you were above me.
I think it was on the middle bit there. Then I got attacked.
You're still gonna get that email, Matt. Don't worry. I had it all planned out. I was like, oh, this would be something funny to send them. All right, I got a little money. You've got a sniper rifle now.
Upgrade that, yeah.
Although you could just upgrade, like you get those free upgrades in this one. Oh, they did have motion controls for 5 and 6. That is good, yeah. That is always good. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can give you. Here, I can give you shotgun shells.
Yes.
Yeah, that is weird. It is weird that they did that with 5 and 6, but not 4. Apparently someone hacked the leaderboards on the Switch version of 4 with the username @gyro.
Wow, what a statement that is.
It's like, well, if you're gonna hack it,
use a name that it's asking for a feature.
I'm trying to figure out what to spend my money on. I'm out of money. All right, let's do this.
I'm just a person, you know.
This is my friend Tim from the UK. He's my artist he did all the art for my emotes, as well as like my logos and all that stuff. He did a lot of like this stuff, Matt, this kind of stuff. So he did a lot of my stuff.
You see like the offline
but you're subscribed, Matt. All the emotes that you have access to on this channel, he designed all of those.
Most of it.
All right, don't get blown up. Do you want me to throw you up the ladder?
Sure.
I think before I thought you could just climb that. There's a gym right there, by the way. If you look up to the left of the second ladder, and kind of look up. Ah, no! I'm good.
Crap.
I'm good.
I should not have done that.
It's this guy that's not good. Ooh, that guy's strafing.
Ooh. Whoa.
You be careful, you're getting hurt. You're getting hurt.
Yeah, the dynamite there. Coming back down to you. Just heal up. Thanks. I was not going to get him in time there.
Oh boy. That's a lot of dudes. Whoa! Blew it up out of the air.
Yeah.
You know what that is.
Ah! Sticks.
Whoa. Oh god. Oh! Let's run.
Yeah.
Run to safety. Let's not get blown up. Oh god, I was trying to punch him.
Go on, go on.
Don't you throw that explosive.
There we go.
I got iframes while I was stomping him. Kind of, it's crazy.
That helps. Just get.
I love punching the dudes off the ledge.
It's cool to do that.
I mean, shooting them off is fine. I don't mind that.
Just whatever gets them out of the way, isn't it? Okay.
Let's kill this dude.
Ooh, whoa.
There it is.
Oh, jeez, please.
Oh man.
Good scraps. Ah!
I would help you, but I'm retrieving some gold right now.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm not too under pressure.
Stop! The difficulty gap, I think, between veteran and pro is pretty huge. But would you agree that it mostly comes down to that awful window, recovery window?
The healing.
Yeah, the healing. That's really like, that's what's fucking terrible.
If you've never played it, for those of you that played this, like, it's very, very short time you get to, like, actually.
Yeah, we're playing on veteran,
like,
which is the second highest difficulty setting. Playing it on professional, which is the highest, is insane.
Thanks.
You just don't get time to, like, actually properly, like, recovering your partner.
Let's hold on. Don't jump down yet. Let me give you this, and you give me some handgun ammo. Okay, now let me reload this, and let me. I guess we're both gonna be fine on. Do you need? Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me give you a healing item. If you get close enough.
Pieces to pick up first.
Oh, you're getting stuff. Timmy getting loot. All right, let me give you this.
I owe you one.
All right, boss fight time. Spoiler alert.
And earwig thing, whatever it's called.
Yeah, Tim, I think that was me, and I think that was the time I was getting super pissed because Tim and I were doing it on professional. I was trying to get that trophy, and the Jill fight was insanely annoying. Do you remember that, Tim? That was awful. That was
a solution for that eventually. Yeah.
That's a traumatic memory. You just touched on a sore spot. Anyway. You're stepping all over my feelings. I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, it shouldn't be so bad on veteran for that. You
Yeah.
have to resort to, like, looking up guides as to how do you get past
All
that,
of this has felt
fight.
way more manageable by comparison.
On Deathless Run, but we have managed to get, you know, far enough, so with, not too much hassle.
Yeah. I like how this dude's delivering this enemy just for us.
Oh my god. Special delivery.
Again, I remember thinking, like, for the 360, this was a really impressive character.
So we got a lot of dims.
Compared to, like, when we saw in 4.
Yeah.
Just all the detail. Alright, there's a
Okay.
lot of different ways to go at this guy. This will offer us some landmines and shit. If we shoot the weak spot with the machine gun, we can drop him. And then once he's down, just go ham with the shotgun. There.
Yeah, a lot of time there. Yeah.
Alright, we got landmines over here. Let me grab one.
A bug shoved its ass. Well,
Yeah. Basically.
oh. Okay. Well, I mean, at least my grenade freed me from where I was. That's nice.
Alright, he's pursuing you. I'm going to comfortably heal up. Alright, I'm gonna lay a mine. Don't run into it. I'm gonna lay it right here.
Okay.
Which doesn't give you much option to where to run around here. There we go, there we go, there we go. Woo!
Well, yeah.
I got
it's
hurt.
you.
I think I can run past my own line. He's gonna get hurt. from this way, asshole.
To the mine.
Whoa.
Yo.
Did he even hit it?
The mine. Don't think he went off.
He didn't hit it. He just kind of like flipped over and revealed his weak point. It's like, okay. Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh, what's he doing?
Ah, wrong button. Oh, he hit it.
Oh, there
nice.
As he was
Oh, but he's turning the other way. Let's
animation.
get around quickly. Hold on. I need to try to use my sniper rifle. Shoot him like crazy.
Let's go.
Work out perfect. Hey! Oh!
Oh, wow.
Is that GG?
Yeah, it should be.
Yo.
Too bad. Enough firepower then.
When did the third Matrix movie come out? I'm trying to figure out how the timeline kind of correlates of them still using kind of bullet time-esque.
I think there's 2 sequel movies came out in the early 2000s, didn't they?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember when the third one. 2003, okay. Because there was some bullet time stuff in Metal Gear Solid 3. That was 2005? 4?
Twin Snakes, yeah.
Definitely in Twin Snakes. But this is 2009. And it's not like super overstated, but I kind of feel like it's a leftover thing. Oh, dude, we tied. Or did we?
Hey.
You got better aim, but I killed more dudes. We both died once. Does that mean are these always the deaths? Are those always like cumulative? Like I remember when you died. Did I die at a? Or is it, I guess it's just total.
Maybe it's just total.
I think it's just
like,
total. Yeah. All right, let's go to organized. We got any treasures? We got treasures.
Some stuff.
We got treasures.
There was a 2-death deal like the very beginning. We did end up in like the very start. As in,
let me give you some handgun ammo. Let me upgrade this. Let me give you that. Let me upgrade this.
Back in the sniper.
Alright, just look at my weapons here. I'm kind of out of money. Capacity upgrades are always cheap. $500 to bring it from 20 to 25. It's like, yeah. It's like, psh.
I'd buy that for $1.
Alrighty.
Let's see if I can upgrade the guns a bit more.
Give me that.
Reloaded.
So I have room. Alright. Ready. Partner isn't ready yet.
Just bought like more capacity for the MP5.
This part is just where we have to turret a bunch. I think this is the turret sequence, yeah. So we gotta do QTEs and turret shooting, and we gotta remember the boss. And kind of like when to shoot his foot, and when to shoot his head, and all of that crazy stuff.
Yeah, I'm professional. It took a while to do.
Yeah.
That El Ganado, right at the end. Well,
El Gigante. Although we're no longer in Spain, so I guess now he's just the giant.
Gigante.
Yeah. Now he's just the gigante or the giant.
Oh crap! Oh yeah.
Remember those. Remember those sharp curves.
Yeah, I wasn't tapping you.
So far, this doesn't feel as bad or clunky as I thought it might in retrospect. Like, it's fine. You aim, you shoot. You don't let the gun overheat. It does feel a little like something out of Gears 2 or something, but whatever. These games we're all kind of borrowing from each other at a certain point. I said this earlier. I don't know if this is true or not. I had heard that this is the best-selling Resident Evil game of all time. 5. Is that true? Like if someone who's not shooting a gun could look it up.
thought RE2 Remake's taken that title now or something.
Has it?
Recently. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to know. I'd love to see the numbers on all of that. That's something I feel like I should know. If I'm gonna have this channel. If I'm gonna have this, this respected name.
I think it's that though, recent times.
But I know this game sold well.
Yeah. Oh! Well, that was close to the axe.
Just trying to light that dude up. Shoot. I'm gonna look up sometime just like Resident Evil game sales. Just all different systems. Yeah, I would love to know the best and the worst. I'd love to know which versions and which systems have sold well. I would love to know if there's a correlation between good quality ports or not. It would not surprise me if like these like 5 and 6 and stuff sold great on Switch despite being terrible versions. Yeah, I'd love to know all that because I mean it's just useful to know. It's like, oh well, that's why they don't put in the effort. No one cares. It's like, why didn't they have 30 FPS lock for Switch? It's like, no one gives a shit.
There's so much effort in this.
Alright, let me show the shooting trucks.
I can't everything be like the Quake remasters, so they actually upgrade it. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I need to pick that up. I did enjoy the first one. I think it's just the core game itself that I can only spend so much time with. Oh, let's hit some explosive barrels.
Yep.
Like my friend Josh likes Quake Remastered a lot, and he was always down to play it. I definitely think that it's a really good quality remaster. Monitored and Vintage Gamer worked on it. It's just I overheated. Did we just die? Or did we? No, we survived.
Okay,
I'm overheated though, so be careful. But I think it's the source material, just of Quake 1, that felt just kind of okay to me. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I think for its time it was great. Whoa! It's just great remaster. I just couldn't get way into it. Is that us dying? That's us dying.
Yep. Wow.
I was trying to separate. I didn't know if that was the next cutscene. Are we gonna fly into the next area? And it's like, well, kinda. in a literal, specific sense, yes. Yeah, let's turn to the right. There they are. Let's get them all.
There you go.
We have to blow up this truck.
Yeah. Like. Oh gosh. Oh, let's try this again. Okay, there we go.
Alright, in the heat of battle, in the heat of this, I was watching a podcast, I don't know if you're familiar with it, called Red Cow Arcade. Have you heard of them? They kind of have gotten some attention because they talk a lot about sort of a lot of what's happened in recent years with Cinemassacre and Screenplay. They talk about that a lot as well as other random stuff. But they were talking about a topic that I found interesting this morning on a clip I was watching from their podcast, which is the topic of, have you ever worked a job that you hated so much that you finally just literally left it? Like, just clocked out. I'm out of here. Fuck you. I'm never coming back. I don't even want my last check. Like, have you ever
done that?
Have you ever had that experience? And they were talking about that. This is for chat as well. Anyone in chat, feel free to chime in.
Yeah.
Casual did that with McDonald's. Nice.
Wow.
I did it with Best Buy.
Really?
Management treated me like shit. There were a bunch of shitty coworkers. Everyone had an attitude. There was no what's the word? The word slipped my mind at the moment. Fuck, the word slipped my mind. What's it called when you work when you make money by selling stuff at Best Buy? That everyone thinks that you commission. Is that it? Just a word. You don't make that anymore. You just make a shitty wage. There's no perks. You get treated like commission. The word just slipped my mind. You get treated like crap. And everyone was a douche. And then I remember one day I just had it. And I forget, I came in for my shift at like, whatever, 10. And then it was like 1 o'clock. I clocked out for my lunch break and never entered that building again. I'm out. I'm just out. They were telling their stories. For one, it was one of them working at a seafood restaurant. Come home every night smelling like just crusted shellfish, you know, but did the job, did the work, and then slowly it went from everyone taking turns cleaning the bathroom to only the busser, only the busboy, which was him, cleaning the bathroom. Then it became also the busboy cleaning the women's room, and then like it just gradually got worse and worse. And then one day he kind of like snapped, and then he got called into the office where he got, you know, bitched at for it, and it was just like, all right, that's it, I'm out. And they were kind of telling those stories. It's a good podcast, Red Cow Arcade.
It's like having that experience. No, not exactly. But not doing me wrong. It's not that I haven't like not been fed up. Like
never had one quite that bad. You gotta remember these QTEs.
Yeah.
I did this one time with video game roulette, and I think we were playing on pro. We were having a hard time. There's gonna be dudes with harpoon guns too. We gotta watch out for.
Yes.
I don't know how well you remember VGR. He's a game dev now. He doesn't stream all that often anymore. He's just a dev.
Pretty cool, eh?
Yeah. He worked significantly on Axiom Verge 2.
Finally. Wow. The Metroidvania game, isn't it?
Yep. The second one is available on PlayStation Plus Extra, but not the first, which is kind of a bummer because I'd love to play the first. Alright, yeah, let's definitely shoot these parasites. Kind of fucking up by focusing on the wrong stuff. There we go.
Hey.
I'm gonna get the harpoon dude real quick. You fire this bad boy. Alright.
Parasite.
There we go. I'm gonna look around for another harpoon guy. Can't let them ship us down.
Okay.
Alright, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. If this were pro, I think we'd be having a much harder time.
Oh my gosh, so close.
They mix those up, yeah. We're getting them though. I'll focus. If I notice a dude, I will focus on the dude. We're doing good on these.
Ooh. Light gun boss? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why is this guy? Whoa.
Yeah, that's easy to forget. Like he'll do a ground pound that we have to like brace ourselves for. Which only marginally makes sense. Good.
Oh god, he's so close again.
Oh, got hit by that one.
Overheated.
Oh, I overheated, so did I. Fuck. Stuck. We got time. Alright, I'm gonna shoot the dudes. We have dudes. You focus on him. I'll focus on QTEs and the harpoon guys.
Okay. Just so close. There we go. Yeah, clean it up. Uh-oh.
Alright, let's shoot him and so he'll drop it. He'll drop it on himself. Oh god, never mind, shoot it, shoot it. Ow. I don't know what we did wrong there. I thought we were... There's gonna be some QTEs here. I thought we were lighting them up.
Yep. Okay. Come on.
There we go.
Yeah, time.
Get the parasites. Split them open.
Grab me so close again.
So yeah, it was right on the edge of overheating. There we go. No, here we go. All right, I'm gonna quickly see if I can shoot any harpoon guys. You focus on the parasite, and then I'll help. We just can't let them hit us at all. There we go. I got them both.
Yeah.
All right, we did pretty good there.
Man, this guy's on, isn't it?
Yeah, veteran is what's making this tough. Duck.
Oh my gosh,
I know. We gotta really focus on those. All right, we got this guy over here. But
yep.
All right, we're clear for now. Duck.
Is he so close?
Alright, we're good for now.
Okay.
Alright, we gotta go after those parasites. Here we go.
Yeah.
Whoa, what is something he's doing? Alright, I'm God, this got us last time. Shoot the rock, maybe?
Is it?
Yeah, we got it. I was shooting the rock the whole time. Alright, I'll focus on the dudes. We have to both focus on the QTEs. There we go. God, explosive barrel. Got him.
Gosh.
I overheated.
Whoa.
You gotta...
Okay. About to overheat.
There we go.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
Who else goes?
You shoot the parasites, I'm gonna take this dude out.
Okay.
Might try to charge us soon. Alright, he's gonna charge us. Shoot him.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Alright, I got this other guy over here. Alright, see, he threw a Molotov at us. Oh, I'm overheated. Help.
Okay.
What?
Just about, like...
Oh, they got us. That was tough. They didn't make that easy.
Gosh. That does take some effort.
It sucks when you have to do this over again. I remember Chris and I being stuck on this. I forget what difficulty we were on.
Cool though, this part. And the harder difficulties.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Over
Once
here.
they split out, I'm gonna hit that first barrel. Hopefully that did some damage.
You're
gonna go for the second one.
He does these actually.
I think it's best if we try to just beat him as fast as we can. As soon as he goes near any of those barrels, just light him up.
Okay.
Like even this one. There.
Oh my gosh.
Let's just both fire on him, even if we take a few hits. I say.
Let's go for it. Whoa.
If we do that, maybe we can get him in two of these multiple points. Yeah, 2 cycles.
Why is he so close? Whichever.
Yeah, it is kind of. It seems foolish of him. It's like, if you're gonna get this close, dude, grab our car. It's like they're, you know, certainly don't try to stomp on us. But I guess the El Gigante is not supposed to be very smart. Just a big brute. Gotta remember those. Yeah,
okay.
that's a tricky one because you don't expect that one to be a QTE. You expect that to be one that you shoot him out of. I'm overheated. Fuck, help me.
I'm overheated.
Foot, I got it. Ooh.
Yeah, it's overheated. Okay, there we go.
It's tricky. Duck.
Look.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot the dudes. They tend to have bad aim, but eventually they start hitting you. And they can start chipping us down. Whew. Alright, shoot the rock. Focus specifically on the rock. It seemed to help last time. Yep. Yeah, I used to think if you shot him that he'd drop the rock on himself or something. I thought that was the idea. Ooh, that was real close. Closer than it should have been. I'm gonna shoot the dudes before we get. There we go. Dude down. Dude down. Duck does just barely. Now let's get that parasite, and then once we have him available, let's just completely unload, like almost to the point of overheating.
Yeah.
I tried to kind of keep going right to the edge.
So much time.
One more will do it though, and we're pretty good health-wise. Just don't let them throw us off with any of those crazy, like unexpected TTs. Oh, foot! I was getting the dudes off to the side.
Again, just right in my face right now.
Yeah. Alright, no one's around us. Clear for right now. Definitely focus on the parasites. Good, not shooting them. Alright, shoot the rock.
Man. Okay. Yes. Oh, not the electricity ball again. Duh, yeah. Oh my goodness, I very nearly missed that.
God. Okay, hold on. Around. Keep shooting them. We're close.
Whoa. Okay, going, yep. House up there.
Alright, it's gonna charge.
Okay. Overheat as well.
Almost got him. Alright, we get this guy right here. There we go. There we go. Now let's just this is number 3. Let's just completely lay into him. Forget the guys on the right. Just completely. We got him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not too bad in perfection.
Nope. Good.
Swish. Why is that not his tactic? Just to try and squash him like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he should have tried to just lift from the bottom of the Jeep and just fucking throw us. Like, that's, I mean, we're shooting him anyway with machine guns. Just grab the bottom of that thing and just flip us.
Sheva, you don't have to do this. You can still back out.
What about you?
I've got a personal stake in this.
A personal stake? Chris, look around. We should both get the hell out of here.
I'm not here just for the mission.
What are you talking about?
A while back, I received some intel that my old partner was still alive. At first, I didn't know what to think.
What partner?
When I saw the data file from Delta Team, I knew for sure. Jill is still alive.
That woman in the data file? Are you even sure it's the same person?
We were partners. I'm sure.
Wait! Wait! You're not going alone.
Kind of a weird part. Oh, okay.
Chris, wait!
I don't have much time. I have to find her.
I'm going with you. These are my people that are dying here.
Are you sure about this? A second ago, you were ready to cut and run.
I can't just turn my back and walk away.
There are no more orders from here on in. It's just us.
We're partners. To the end. Now let's get moving.
Copy that.
The boat. I thought they should have had a cameo of Sheva Alamar in Village. At the end of Village, when you play as Chris, and Chris has all that backup.
Yeah.
All that help. And they have all these random names. I thought one of them should have been Sheva. I thought that would have been really cool. Especially if they had gotten the original voice actor for Sheva, just to make a cameo. I think it would have been really cool.
Maybe they can link to that. I see that, like, Ada was supposed to return, read about, but that didn't happen.
Who?
Ada.
Oh.
Village.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. How much money do I got? None, because this is a non-money sequence. It was a non-money segment.
Okay. Boat.
Boat time. Do you want to save here for tonight and resume tomorrow?
That's fine.
Jill and I were pursuing a man
We
named
do it
Albert
roughly
Wesker.
3-hour chunks or so. We got the first 2 chapters done. This is 3-1.
Wesker.
And then we can have
Umbrella, the leader of our STARS unit.
How long do you think it would take us to do both
on Rockford Island?
Lost in Nightmares and Desperate Escape?
Down. Then a few years
Lost
ago, we
in
got
Nightmares
tipped
like
that
half
we're
an hour,
reliable
and
source.
Desperate Escape
Are they that
like
short? Yeah, I was trying to remember how short
Roswell
they
Lee
were.
Spencer. So we
I guess it is
hoping
pretty
he'd
short,
lead us
Lost in
to
Nightmares.
Wesker.
Maybe we can work in like a finale day where we do like the finale, Lost in Nightmares, and Esper Escape.
What?
Yeah.
I forgot about this flashback sequence that was in the core game. I remembered this from Lost in Nightmares, but I forgot about this. I forgot about seeing this here.
Right, you can see it before you actually play it there.
Is there? I don't remember. I do like seeing this fight. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
I don't remember. I just played 2 and 3. I don't remember any indication in 2 or 3 that Wesker's still alive. Now, obviously, he shows up in 4, and you only see him a little bit so far. I'll be curious how they kind of redo some separate ways and see if it maybe makes it a little clearer how he survived. Presumably just from injecting himself with the virus, but...
Let's finish this.
Stuplex!
I wonder if this... Well, I'll have to look it up. If this mission takes place before or after 4.
Jill's body was never found and she was presumed dead. The person I saw in that data looked like...
0, 1, 2, and 3 are
She's still
98.
alive.
4 is 2004.
We were partners.
I'll have to look up when this takes place. I'm going to
What about you?
assume
Why'd you
probably
join the
2009,
PSAA?
2008.
My parents were involved in an accident caused by a pharmaceutical company when I was young.
Umbrella?
Yes. I only found out
Is there
later
only
that
one
it
pharmaceutical
had
company
Yeah.
in its world?
There's only one.
manufacturing of biological weapons.
Except Tricell. And it's like, oh, it's just Umbrella.
They were using Africa as a test bed for their experiments. Bioweapons were responsible for the deaths of my parents. And someone has to pay for that.
So you joined the PSAA.
There's only so much one person can do. Even a superhero like you, Chris.
Superhero? Blimey.
I'm no superhero. But together, we can end this.
Then let's make a stand for our fallen brothers.
Hang on.
Like, I don't know, Chris. At this point, you survived. Resident Evil 1, Code Veronica, Lost in Nightmares, all of this shit so far.
Yeah, I suppose it's been through quite a
Pretty
bit.
superhero-ish.
I guess. Well, I mean, like, Batman's a lot of superheroes. He's a crime fighter, right? He's,
Yeah.
I guess, in a sense, it's what Chris is as well, in that sense, I guess.
So I'll go ahead and quit here. No cheatsies. If we wanted to be real cheeky, we could go grab the treasures that are right by us and then save and quit and then grab them again when we reload. There's definitely some issues with the structure of this, the manner of which you save and load in this game. You know what I mean? Like, if you wanted to, you could do that. If you wanted to, we could just keep reloading 3-1, grab, like, there's like a jewel beetle and some gold or something, just grab it, quit. Save. Do you want to save your inventory? Yes, I do. And then we can just keep doing that. All right, Tim and I are going to wrap it up here for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed watching part 1 of Resident Evil 5. By the way, I've been archiving all these. See what I did there? Over on my YouTube channel, which I'm going to link here. That's my YouTube channel. I've been putting all the past VODs of all these playthroughs on there, if anyone wants to check them out. Tim, thanks for joining and hanging out, and tomorrow we'll resume. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'll go ahead and end the call here, but we will all see you tomorrow. And have a good night, man. Thanks for joining. All right, so let's go ahead, and that brings us to the end here. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed watching, hanging out. This is the part where I would raid someone, but my channel is still too young. I think it has to be at least 30 days, or it might even be 60. Which is kind of frustrating, but it just is. It's just the rule that it is right now. Channel's too young to raid anyone. But, you know, it is what it is. Soon we will have raid functionality. But tomorrow, Tim and I will be back. Right around the same time, if we can both help it, which I think we'll be able to do that. and we'll resume and knock out a couple more chapters or whatever, and we'll eventually tear through this whole damn series. But anyway, I hope you all have a good night. Remember to drop a follow if you haven't already, and if you want to keep up with us, and I'll see you all real soon.